Here we go. Hello, everybody. It's Tuesday night. No, it's not Tuesday night. It's Thursday night. It's Thursday. Honest Engine. Honest Engine. I promise. I'm always getting it mixed up. It's going to be a live video chat show where we will do arts and crafts for adults, and we will be interacting with the chat room because that's the way we like to do it. And be interacting with the chat. See, I told you we would. We're already interacting. So I'm just a few minutes early, so we'll wait on some people to get in here. We'll chat back and forth. If you're here at a later time and you want to zip through the boring parts to get to the fun parts, I invite you to do so. So let's just play around with my ACT cards. We are going to have an ATC card swap. And for anybody who wants to play, we can do that. I'm going to get this little thing out and punch some holes. Maybe I can get it out. And I think I'll punch some big holes. Punch some big holes in here with this. So, well, there's Julia. Hi, Julia. Hi, sweetie. I'm making some ACT cards. Hi, Melissa. Making some ACT cards. If you want to trade, if you want to do an ACT card trade, you can. I can give you a list of names to trade with, and I can also trade with you myself. I'm made some ACT cards here, and I don't know what they need, but they need something. They need a little something, and I can't think of what it is that they need. Besides drying, they need to dry. They need to dry. So there's my cards. All done up. So, hi everybody. How to do? Welcome, welcome. It's Thursday night. Okay, Julia's already up for a trade. Let's see, did I put you? Nope, you're not down here yet. So I've got a list going. I've got a little list. So, yeah. Julia D. Got you on my list. Hi, Rebecca. Let me get coffee. Okay, she's going to get coffee. And Rebecca's on here. She's trading. Oh, by the way, Becca, you're making ACT cards. Bring the coffee and you can make some coffee stains. Okay, Julia, that will be fine because of the Tanya swap. That's right. It was 14 cards. You're spending all your allowance on postage, Julia. Yes. That'll be fine, Julia. I got you covered. I did it too. I did the postcards too. So I'm in the same boat. So I did tell uh, everybody that about the postcard swap, and if you were in Tanya's group to do the postcard swap, uh, I did all of those cards, and I thought there was either 14. Was there 14 or 17? Now I've lost count. But anyway, I've sent out that a whole bunch of postcards, and and I was telling anybody that didn't get in on Tanya's swap, if they still wanted to do a postcard swap with me, I still had some. I still have some more postcards that I can continue to mail out. I'm not that early. I'm just a few minutes early. I was sitting here making ACT cards, and I said, "Well, might as well just go ahead and push the on button, right? I could play with you guys." So anyway, I'm going to put some eyelets in my cards. Hi, Joe. There's Joe.
Hi, ladies.
I need a Coca-Cola.
You need a Coca-Cola.
Yeah, it has to be. I have slept for 2 days, and
I can't get her to do anything.
I need a Coca-Cola this time.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, needed a Coca-Cola.
Hey, do you see any socks like this that's got the
no,
toe?
No, I haven't done laundry for quite a while, Joe. You know that.
Well, I know, but
you were wishing and hoping.
Yeah,
hoping and wishing.
They're special.
No.
Now I'm gonna leave this thing here because I think that holds it in.
I'm not going to touch it.
I wouldn't either.
So, you were still napping? Rebecca was napping.
Rebecca.
Nap, nap, nap.
Hi, Julie.
Nap, nap, nap. I've been napping for 2 days. I have not been able to get up for 2 days. Now, I don't know why I want to sleep. I want to sleep right now. I want to go back and lay down and sleep. But for some reason, there's some reason why I'm sleeping. And I got to figure it out what it is.
Since I can't find the other one.
So, everybody says, "Hi, Joe." Oh. They're giving you hugs and kisses. Oh. And Julia wants a Coke, too, while you're at it.
Couple kisses and hugs? Or what?
Oh, that's possible, Julia. They might have just wanted USA and they didn't want the UK. That's possible. That's possible. But I did both. I did them. So I know I probably addressed you one. I'm pretty sure I did. But that's quite all right. No problemo.
Right.
No problemos. We work it out.
And if we don't work it out, we'll just adjust.
Yeah, if we can't work it out, we'll adjust it. That's what we'll do.
We'll adjust it.
That's what we'll do. See that little eyelid in there? Looks so cute. On both sides. I did a good job. Perfect. So what are you making, Joe, with your socks?
Well, these are kind of like...
Are those filter socks?
Filter? What?
Filter socks. You know, for the filter.
Oh, no.
No.
These are for my legs.
Okay.
Girls, you know a guy's got legs.
He's got legs.
And I know how to use them.
And he knows how to use them. Okay, the other night, who was in my room the other night singing? It was Barbara, Chicken Pot Pie, and Becky. Becky, Aunt Beck. And they were singing It's Raining Men.
Oh my gosh.
Hallelujah, It's Raining Men. I never have seen it or heard it before in my life. And we just played it. It's a video. Yes. Melissa is wanting to do page 330. I'll have to check, Melissa. I might have already done 330. Can't remember. Yeah. It's Raining Men. And I've never seen the video. It was popular back in I think Becky said 89. And I was trying to think. I think I wasn't even around up here. I think I was out of the country or something because I don't remember that song. It's raining men. It's
Of course, they might have been, a redo, and they just didn't do it the same.
no, it wasn't no redo. It was an original.
See what I'm doing?
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Joe is
I got a weed eat.
he is going outside to weed eat, and he's got his socks on that go way up above his knees. So I got
Waiters.
yeah, like waiters.
Speaking of waiters,
Yeah,
anybody seen a big fish?
a big fish. Well, actually, I've got a fish. I got a fish right here.
Hmm.
Yep, I got a big fish. I was wanting to do this yesterday. Where's it going?
Protects my knees. In case of running down any gators.
Yeah. Well, it's always a possibility. We've got gators around here, so okay. So, um,
Becky's some cook.
Becky's in the room. Let's go get Becky. Push Becky on, honey.
Okay. Well, that's right.
She's got one more job to do before he leaves. He's down there at well, the zoo type.
Nope.
What you got?
This got delivered. I bought a Lazy Susan thing that I got to put together. I'm going to put my glues on it.
Wow, that looks really cool.
I told you
Like
about
in a
it. Remember?
basket.
You remember?
Yeah, yeah.
It was a returned one, so I got it a little bit cheaper because you know how sometimes you can buy return stuff. So,
Oh,
I want to say it was 30, like $29. But
well, that sounds like a
Yeah.
good deal. Okay.
it's metal,
Janet
so
Nash.
it's
Hi,
not plastic.
Janet.
Hi, Janet. Hi, Becca.
Hello, Mr. Joe.
Hello,
Hello,
hello.
Janet and Julia and Melissa. Who else did I
Yeah.
miss? Anyone else? And
Oh,
Beth.
this is going to be a page that everybody will want to do.
Okay.
Ooh, look at that.
We can go ahead and start now because it's going to take us an hour to get them all done.
Okay, start. I can come. I'll jump in a second. I'm gonna see
Yeah,
if I
it
can
says
just.
add smiley faces. Woohoo! You can make yellow marks with circles and do some stamping and make some more yellow marks and let's see. Okay, we're going to do a combination.
I want to know who wrote these instructions. It says.
They probably were they upside down.
It says fix the plate on the stand. It doesn't say how or anything. It just says to do it.
Okay, you got to know your sticks. Mhm.
That's funny. Okay, I'll figure it out. I'm good at this.
So we're going to do 2 pages,
What?
okay? And it's going to be easy
All right.
because there's a jar over here and it says fill the jar with all the ingredients you need for a positive day. So we're going to put yellow marks, yellow circles in here, and you can do them with your pencils. You can make yellow marks with your yellow pencils,
Mm.
or your yellow markers. Yellow markers. You might have some Sharpies. You might have some outliners. You might have some other marking tools that make yellow marks. There's a yellow one. You might have these big chunky markers, which I love, the Crayola markers. Yellow markers. Yellow dots is what we're making. And then on top of all of that, you'll have some yellow paint.
Hi, Sharon.
Hi, Sharon. We're making some yellow circles. Yellow marks. Like that.
Melissa's going to use magazine pages. Hello, Margaret.
Okay. Yeah.
I got coffee. I haven't had coffee today. I've kind of done what you've done. I've slept 2 days away too.
I have been sleeping for 2 days, 3 days.
Oh, is Margaret lives in England too? What?
I think we have 2 Margarets. We've got Margaret in New York too.
Oh. Okay. Oh, look at that. It just slides. Look at who needs a man? No one needs a man. Look at this. I do need my grandpa though. He's pretty good. And you just slide this on. Oh, look at that. It's going to hold my glues. Okay.
So we can do some yellow mark making.
Now it's
we're supposed to fill the jar up with things that make us smile for a positive day. And so it goes side by side with the page over here where we're supposed to add smiles to the smiley faces. And I bet you, if you all were to help me, we could make some different kind of smiley faces that look different than the original. So this is going to make our day positive.
Sharon says they look like cheese pops.
Cheese puffs. I like cheese puffs.
I think that's my tallest.
Okay.
Oh, this is going to be so perfect.
It is. This is going to be so perfect. Oh, you guys, I've been sleeping too much. I've got the gig.
I'll wake you up.
I've asked Joe to bring me a Coke. I hope he doesn't forget. Oh, I need a
There's layer 2.
Coke. Brilliant, Becky. Brilliant.
Look at this. Just sits on top.
Janet says you're brilliant.
This is great. This is tall. It's gonna hold. Oh, you guys can't see. Can you guys
see? It's all the way up to the. It's all the way up to the camera.
Yeah. No. I mean, yeah, for realsies. Oh, and it has suction cup on the feet and it's suction cup to the glass table. I tried to.
Oh no.
Hold on.
Now this is going to give me an opportunity to make my silly eyes on this. I can make silly eyes on my smiley faces.
Holy cow, look at it. It's much bigger than I thought. This
silly faces. Look, I can do silly faces too. So I can do what is it? The not icons. Thumbnails. What are these little guys called? These little smiley faces.
Emojis?
Emojis.
All right. Look at that. Look at that. Well, it's going to work perfect, Jen. It's going to go over it because I was having problems with all my glues and stuff, like and my gessos and in this whatever this whole. Remember, I got that for $5. All right. That's a little bit. That doesn't fit. We're not going to make a big deal though of that.
No, we're not making a big deal of it.
No, we're just going to put it on.
Thank you, Janet.
I'm so excited. Sorry, Beth. That came right when. Whoo! This is. Oh my goodness.
So this is page 330 in our 365 book, and we get to make smiley faces. They didn't say what kind of smiley faces, and they didn't say that we had to be exactly like this one. So we're going to do smiley faces on all of these circles. And then on this page, the next page, it says fill the jar with ingredients that you need for a positive day. And we need smiley faces. So I have to let this side dry because it's got paint on it. So I've got plenty over here to
Oh yeah,
work
here I
on here.
here I come.
I got plenty of smiley faces over
I'll
here.
show you guys, okay? What I just. Ooh.
Oh, I'm gonna make a pair with glasses.
You see it, Beth? You're like, leave me alone. I'm doing something.
Oh my goodness! I love how they have the trays to it. Yes, nice. And you might be able to put some of your uh,
This isn't.
texture,
It's
your
not
text.
organized. It's just to try to get stuff because everything was over here and I couldn't get to it.
You could put your texture paste on there and your
Oh,
crackling paste.
yeah. This big. I almost said bad word on your channel. Sorry. Big thing. Look, I put on right now. Boom. How awesome. Perfect. It was worth every cent.
That
Every.
was cute.
All right.
So it's going to take us a little while to
Now I can catch up.
get these glasses on here over here.
Somebody made something chunky on the back and it makes it hard to draw when you do something chunky. Okay, let's see. Smiley faces.
So, oh, you know what? We could even put a little bit of hair on these guys. Just, you know, just
This
because.
lady, this lady looks evil. I need to give her. Oh, she still looks evil with that. She still looks evil. It's the way I made the eyes. Oh. Mm-mm-mm.
Hello,
Mm.
hello. You're online.
Mm.
You're live. It was a spam call.
You should have made him talk.
I'm trying to.
Mm.
Hello.
Hi, this is Linda Davis from Debt Free America. Well, the
Hi,
reason
Linda.
I'm calling you is because after the economic shutdown, the FDCA is actually eliminating consumer credit card debt completely.
Linda, did you
So
know
would you
that
be
I have
interested in learning more
zero
about this program?
amount
Dead?
owe and debt on my cards? I don't have any money on my cards, so I don't have any cards to trade in to you. So I appreciate you calling, and you have a great day. Bye, Linda.
Bye, Linda.
No debts. No debts. No debts.
Mhm.
So
I make scary smiley faces. Hi, Kitty Jen. And they're metal, Janet. That's what I like about it.
yeah,
Oh, look how good you make smiley faces.
I had practice.
You had practice.
Remember when we did the moons? And
No,
we
I didn't think I did those.
I drew moon faces, and you drew something else. Let's
Oh, I did
see.
do it then. You're
I
like,
had
oh,
a
you did.
series of just moon faces.
There we go. That's the best one so far. That one.
Oh, he's happy.
Look, doesn't that one look evil? Evil.
Ooh, we did some people over here too.
Oh yeah, look, yeah, no.
Add faces and hair. Hmm.
I drew that.
And then we did the little Russian dolls.
Oh, I remember the Russian dolls. Yes.
I am just so happy with this book. very satisfied with it. Of
I
all of
am too, because I haven't used it in my channel hardly at all. I keep forgetting. So I'm so glad that you're remembering to use it.
so we're doubling up on some of these pages. That way we can get her done. Get her done. I couldn't
At
find
least
it.
I gave it away. I gave some,
That's right.
I
And
get
you did
people, I made
great.
people happy. Hi, Candy.
You got us motivated. And I think that was half, really the goal of getting people motivated was the icing on the
You're
cake.
Yes, ma'am. That was my whole thing about
And
it.
I jumped right in and I said, okay, I want to do it. I'll do it with you. I'll participate. I'll play. I
Mm-hmm.
play nice with others sometimes. I can play.
Likes it that.
And I do, and I have.
Hmm.
So let's see. Some more eyes. I need some more
Anybody up
eyes.
north? Anyone up north in like northern Pennsylvania, west, north, southern? My hometown where my mother lives got hit really bad with a big storm, and she hasn't responded to me that she's okay, but I'm sure she is because I don't think it was a tornado. Well, they will categorize it later, but like all the trees are down in the town. There's no. My mother has one tree that could come down in her yard, but um man, all the electricity is out. It's pretty bad.
There have been some very, very strong storms this summer, and it ain't over yet.
Mm-mm. No, it's the beginning of summer, for goodness sakes.
Yeah.
We had our little town was hit with a tornado in 81, or 86, 86, and right, six, yeah, because I was in sixth grade coming back from Niagara Falls. We went to Niagara Falls for a sixth grade class trip,
I
and
went to Niagara Falls
in
too.
1986.
It was in probably 76. It was we marched across the bridge. It was bridge day.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was my first of probably 10 trips to Niagara Falls. I've been to
Oh,
the,
okay.
yeah, we're only like 3 hours from it. So it was a very easy trip to go up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Drinking it, I think you can drink at 18 or 19. So at least it was back then.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Not that I did it. I would never.
Yeah, we went on a band trip
Ah,
and the band went and we rode a bus for
with school. Yeah, that's how we
20
went.
hours. Yeah.
Yeah. See, yeah, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that long of a drive.
Yeah.
I think if I was Jen's, I would leave. I would be like, okay, that's enough for me. I'm out of here.
What'd she say?
That Jen lost power.
Oh,
I knew a little girl that had a little curl right in the middle of her forehead. And when she was good, she was very, very good. But when she was bad, she was horrid. My mother used to say that to me when I was little.
oh boy.
I don't
Painful.
I don't know why. Mm. Aunt Bex, whereabouts are you? She says it's pretty dark and loud. Yeah, from the posts I seen from people that I know in my town, in my small town, they said it was one heck of a storm. Really
She's in
scary.
South Carolina.
Mm. Over on the East Coast. Yeah, they're up there. They're like an hour south from Erie. That's where they're at. Where I'm headed next week. Next Friday, I'll probably be leaving. If anybody cares. Oh, I just made these eyes look like women's top. Hey, we were just talking about you, Jens.
Yeah. I know the crazy weather. It
Mhm.
has been crazy. So, for those of you that just came in and joined us, we're working in the 365 book and we're doing page 330 and 331. I just decided to impromptu combo them because we can. It just so happened that I thought they went well together. It was a page of yellow dots, and then we were to fill the jar up with things that we need for a positive day. So I put yellow circles and balls in the jar, and we're going to turn them into smiling faces too, because that's what you need for a positive day. So we can make smiley faces over here as well.
These smiley faces make me laugh.
These
Because that because one page of smiley faces aren't enough for us to do.
That's right. So we have to. Yeah, one for now and one for the positive day part. So I utilized making circles with the round things and different types of markers and pens and magic markers and sharpies. We made some other yellow circles and those were our two pages. So yeah, happy, happy, happy,
Happy, happy, happy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, 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 joy, joy.
and these guys are looking fabulous, fabulous, I tell you.
Fabulous.
So and we started early first thing because it's going to take us all day to for the whole and stream to finish these pages. So the next thing that we're going planning to do, I was planning to paint,
Paint
and
is
I have a little picture here that I thought that would be cute to paint.
oh,
And
I made
for
these
those,
with Mrs. Gigi.
yeah, yeah. And for those of you who don't want to paint, you can still make smileys while Rebecca and I paint. Those are pretty. So I did post this at the top of the group. If anybody wants to paint along or sketch along would be good. And I'm trying to get some ideas of some different smiley faces. I've got them
Look,
looking up and looking down and looking sideways. How about if I do one in
look,
the middle?
Julia, I made a duck.
Ooh. Oh, I never thought about making a duck face. It said
We can do it.
smiley face.
He will
Didn't
be.
say what kind of smiley
He
face.
can be my for in my duck book that someone's making me make.
Yep. Rebecca's making a duck book. If anybody has any ducks, mail them to Rebecca so she could put it in her duck book.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we
oh,
could do that.
I'm the one that said this. Wait.
And we could even make some ducks, cut them out. You can do all. We could create a couple of ducks on here.
I just choked on my coffee.
Uh-oh.
Oh, goodness gracious. How about last night when I came into my room to craft? Oren came in and he wanted to do a craft. And I said, "What are you going to do?" He said, "That mixed media thing." I said, "Okay." I said, "Well, are you going to go ahead and," I said, "What I say?" I said, "Did you want to just play or did you want to use pick a stick. And he said, pick a stick. And I was like, okay. So I gave him my sticks and I said, here you go. And I made him a chair over underneath. I'll get it. Over behind me. He has a little desk that he was able to use. And gosh darn it, he sat here all by himself and he picked sticks and he here's his.
I'll be. Looks
Look
great.
at, he was like, and look at what I did.
Drips. Oh, a little
Yep.
door. It's a garden door.
Uh-huh. And there was ink, so I made him use an ink pen. I didn't want him to mess with ink, but it was used 2 colors, and he picked. Oh no, this was cotton ball. So he chose to paint with cotton ball. So he painted pink or yellow and purple with cotton ball. A stamp. He chose the word love stamp, and he stamped. And yeah, the splatters. He was so excited about using the splatters. Oh, and he chose a household item. He chose the top of his water bottle. And
Good job.
yeah.
Pick
Yep.
'em young and train 'em right. That's what I always
He
say.
picked this. This was supposed to be ribbon, but well, it's a flower, I guess, ribbon of flowers, I guess. But that's what he picked. But yeah, he did that all. I thought for sure he was going to drive me nuts and be like, "No, I want you to plant." I thought, but no, he let me do my thing and he did his thing. I was really proud of him.
Well, great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jens, we've been having a lot of neighbors around here talk about that with their chickens. It's just so hot. The one lady was like, she lost like 7, and she said, and I have a pole out there and everything for them. Poor little thing. No, Julia, I am. I'm a procrastinator. Just keep on loving me and we'll get it done. 3:30, Cheryl. It's page 330 in the book.
We went ahead and got started, Cheryl. So because there's a lot to do, and you all are going to get to do this while I start my painting. And you all can continue to do this.
I'm gonna paint.
And on another note, hi Joe.
Hi Joe. Did you get
come back
Beth her Coke?
Yes.
Yeah, he brought me.
She's already drank it.
He's gonna bring me some more. No way.
Well, no, you didn't have the right number, enough numbers on that.
Oh,
But that one's the one you sent out, I think.
it got ripped off, but I didn't rip it off. I got a postcard.
Woohoo! You got a postcard already.
And
lucky.
Okay, Esther and Jennifer's address got ripped off.
Oh.
So you can see it right here, right there. So we will finish addressing that and send that back in the mail. And then I got one from Sharon.
And I don't know who them guys are.
Them are the Jonas Brothers. Oh, look, we got a People's magazine. Shall we go back?
Look at them. They're growing up.
And look, Brittany got married again.
I know. I announced that the day she did get married.
I told her not to tell it. Bye, girls. I gotta go grow.
No way.
Abby, you want to go outside? Come on. Let's go.
Okay. So, quit looking at the pictures, Beth.
Quit it.
Let's just see what we got here. In the back of the People's magazines, they have the game where we can find the differences. I'll try to be real still.
See what I did with my, this was, that paper that you put behind your, when you, like this.
Yeah.
I drew flowers on them and cut them out. And look at how good they turned out.
They did. I should have done that with my paper.
I know. And you threw it away. I know. When you threw it away, I was like, what? Remember? I was
right.
What?
You told me.
I did. Mm-hmm. Okay, Beth. We can't see. You want to get rid of me? Maybe. I don't know if it will get you in your room.
I think it'll help if I do, because I can't stop wiggling. I gotta wiggle. Just for a minute. I can still hear you. I think. Are you there? She's not there. Hang on. I'll fix it. Just takes me a second.
Okay.
I can fix it real fast.
All right,
Now,
I'm here.
now
Can
we
you
can
hear
hear.
me? Okay.
Just had to click the wrong thing.
Mhm.
So many things to remember. Gosh, I gotta remember everything around here.
Well, if she posted the picture in the group, Cheryl, then everybody could cheat and find it before the stream.
No, I can post it right now. Let's just see what this will work out as.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's just.
All right, we can do 10 objects.
We can. Let me see. I don't even see it, but I bet you the phone's a different color.
The phone's a
Yep.
different color.
And what else? And there has to be a mask that's probably different too. Let's see. No? Let's see.
Yeah,
Is there
this
one that's
mask is
different?
green.
See, I knew it.
And
And I can't even, I really wasn't even looking.
yeah,
I just knew it.
that's
Oh,
not your fault.
I see. I know what the next one is. We'll see though if somebody in the group can find it, because I don't want to be the only one playing.
I'm playing.
Uh,
I'm a
I
player.
thought Jolie said something about a carrot ice cube, and I'm like, where do you see ice cubes in that picture? She's talking about something else.
I don't see a carrot ice cube.
No, I didn't either. She said, my son gives his puppy broccoli and carrot ice cubes, which is a great idea, Julia. The person holding the sign.
He doesn't have his wristband watch on.
Okay.
And then behind there's another cell phone, and it's got a different color screen.
Oh, yeah. And Sharon found the one that I found. No hanky in the pocket. The gray suit.
The gray suit hanky.
And
And I'm sorry for the glare.
Size of symbols above their head.
These are camera lights.
And that one's pointing the different direction. That very first one.
It is. It's pointing a different direction, and then there's one missing over here.
Ooh, okay. So that's 2 right there.
2, 3, 4,
The
5, 6. Her watch is up close to her wrist, and down here it's on her elbow. There's 7.
Cheryl says camera.
7. Okay, we got the camera. It's pink and it's light, different shade up there.
3 tops of 6 complete. Kathy D, 3 tops of 6 complete. I know what she means. Kathy, wow, it takes me ages, but I am very relaxed. Oh, they must be talking about something. Cell phone, different. Yeah, we got that one. The guy with the moon or whatever. Oh, is that what she's talking about? Maybe.
We got that one, and it's different up there. That's 7.
Oh, I got you, Janet. Okay. Oh, I just gave you a thumbs up, Janet, and you can't see me. I'm trying to read chat for you, Beth, so that you don't have to tell Freddie I must eat healthy veggies and fruits. Janet.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, his sleeve is longer down here.
Oh, there's a watch. Yeah, you can see his watch in the top one. Yeah.
So that's 8.
Oh, the guy doesn't have glasses on. All the way to the left.
Okay. That's 9. And there's always one. There's always one that it's like in the dark somewhere. You can't hardly
see. Background. Cheryl said something about picture in the background. Cheryl, you're not supposed to be comparing it to the picture on Beth's desk in the background. You're supposed to be comparing those 2 pictures.
There's a picture in the background.
I think she's maybe, I don't know what she's seeing. Folks, I've just had a phone call, so I'll be in the balcony for now. All right, Margaret? If you could see Freddie snuggling on a pillow with a little soft owl. Aw, Freddie's ready for bed.
Oh.
Jughead's cuddled with Shanna right now, right up against her, and he's not supposed to be in the bed because we just washed the sheets. All the bed got all washed down, and he's supposed to be in his own bed. Angela Snyder. Hi, Angela. I haven't seen you in a while. She says phone different color. I think we got that one.
Yeah, we got that one. Okay, I'm going to read them now.
Okay.
I think
We're
we got
ready.
9 or 10. The
Mm-hmm.
glasses worn by the fans on the left are gone. We got that
Mm-hmm.
one. The lights on the back wall left turn black. We got that one. The brown watch band worn by the audience member with the long sleeve shirt top left disappeared. We got the watch. The overhead light far left is turned the opposite direction. We got that one. The color of the phone held by the fan with the selfie with Chris Pratt. Of course, they have to mention his name. Changed. We got that. Number 6 is the fan's green wristmatch moved to her elbow. We got that. Pratt's sleeve covers his watch on one of them, and it's shorter on the other. And Pratt's pocket square hanky is missing. They didn't even know what to call it. They called it his pocket square is missing.
Uh-huh.
Come on. And then the mask worn by the man beside Pratt has turned green. We got that one. And then the overhead light is added in the corner in the far right, and we got that one. This one
Yeah.
right here.
So we
So
got them all.
we got
We
them
just
all. I
numbered
just
them all.
miscounted.
Yeah. Cool. Good job. Good jobber.
Ta-da! Okay. Now, this was my postcard from Sharon, and my first postcard. And I will be. I think she's got one. I sent one to her. So, and we are going to make these into books. So Sharon's number one. So
Sharon,
I'm going to.
Sharon's
I'm just going to.
always number one until she's number two.
she's pretty up there with in my book as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. So the other thing that we started is index ACT cards, and I do have some that I started making today. I found these cards in my stash Tuesday, and so I started gluing some things on the front of them, and I'm going to be making some kind of a tassel.
Are you gonna let me come back on, or am I stuck in
Yeah,
the
I think I
corner?
should. Don't you guys? Don't you think I should let her come back?
I think
Yeah,
you're gonna
we'll
make
let
me stay in the corner.
I have to get up and let Abby in anyway. Poor
To the
Abby.
corner, Rebecca. To the corner.
These kids. In and out, in and out. Oh, goodness gracious. Here we go. Here you are. So we're doing ACTs. If anybody wants to sign up for an ACT, just speak up. Speak up. Speak up right now. We'll make your list. I've got the list started. And the list is in our new little book that we created the other day, which I thought turned out wonderful from our desk scraps.
Mm-hmm.
And we did the first couple of pages, and now we're working on this ACT page. So who else wants to do a Genesis ATT? No, ACT, which is an artist trading card. ATC. I said it backwards too, Jennifer. So it's ATC, not ACT. ATC. That sounds just so much alike. So, does anybody else want to? Of course, Jennifer, we're teasing. Hi, Barbara. Oh, Barbara. Oh, Barbara.
Oh,
I
Barbara.
watched the video. It's raining men. It's, leave your umbrellas at home, girls. It's raining men. Hallelujah. It's raining men. I watched the video today with Joe. I've never seen the video, never heard the song. Wow, how did I miss that in my life? I have had this void in my
How
life.
have you not ever? That blows me away. Huh. I
If you
really.
haven't seen the video. Just type in "It's Raining Men," the song, and
It's
it will come up as a video.
raining. Hallelujah.
I wish I could pay my AT&T bill with this card. I wish it would be
That would be nice. That would be nice.
okay. Jennifer is in on the ACTs.
She's in. She's in
Okay.
like Gwen.
And what I will do is I will post this list in our Facebook group, and you all can see the list and then look up their addresses in our address file and send them your ACT.
Why can I not find? There it is. I've been looking for
So,
that picture we're painting.
so
Okay, so I need
if
colors.
that's why I'm going to do the ACT swap. Go try it. And I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you.
I don't know. What are you telling us?
It's raining men.
Don't play it on your channel. They'll shut you off. Just I think you can do like 15. No, how many seconds is it? I can't remember how many.
It's
seconds.
called The Weather Girls. It's Raining Men video. The Weather
That's
Girls.
one. The Weather Girls. Hi, mysterious guest.
Your video will play after this ad. I'm not showing you the ad. They got news. They got news. She's really. Just a sneak peek. That's all you get. The Weather Girls. It's Raining Men is our video of the day. Please tune in for more. Never seen it before today. Had never heard of it. And if it was popular back in '89, I'm trying to think, where was I in '89?
Where were you, Beth?
Country.
Candy says me too on the list.
Candy and Kathy. Let's see.
I don't know.
Kathy D on the list.
Oh, Kathy too? Okay. Oh.
Kathy D. I got Kathy C. Is that right? C and D. Yeah, there's two Kathys.
Mm-hmm. Yep. D comes out.
We couldn't live with one Kathy. We had to have two Kathys.
Well, of course. Yes.
And then Janice Glines.
Hi, Janice. I'm not doing so good reading that to you, huh? I quit. I decided to just go ahead and quit. I'm retiring. Retiring from reading your chat. Okay.
So, yes, we got several Kathys. We got KKK, Kathy Chaos. And
wait, what did I call her? Because I call I call somebody KK, so I made up a new name for the one that you call K. What did I call?
We do our best. That's all we can do is try in here, and we, what's the list for, Janet? It's for swap.
I must have tried. Don't worry, Janet. We put you on it.
Janet's on here 3 times.
We take care of you. We put you on this.
Janet. It's an ATC swap. I will be posting these names in the Facebook group, and then you all can trade with each other. You'll have the list, and you can send everybody a letter with an ATC in it, and Now, what does Yoda mean?
Or an ATT if you want.
You can send each other HCTs, and a little bit of Happy Meal would be wonderful. Yoda. Okay, maybe she meant okay. No,
She's probably sleeping. She's
I know
sleep
she
typing.
did.
She
She said,
Janice
"Look,
Janice.
oh, just count me in."
Or maybe it was Freddie typing for her. He
It
stole
might
the
have been.
phone. She drifted off and Freddie stole the phone.
It was
That's
the owl. The owl did it.
I'll get it.
Can't swap till July. That's okay, Julia, because it'll be probably a couple of weeks before us to get this list typed up. Oh, Janice Glide says Yoda is her nickname from Laura. Oh, Laura calls her Yoda. Okay,
Oh, calls who?
okay.
Who do they
Janice,
call?
Janice Glines.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
Shh, Freddy's asleep.
Oh,
Shh,
sorry.
be quiet.
Don't wake him up. He'll start giving me kisses.
Freddy.
Whenever my friend comes over, she's like, "Don't look at him. Don't look at him." To talking about Jughead, because if you make eye contact, he gets all excited and starts running towards her. Don't look at
Pretend
him.
you didn't see it. Okay. I'm going to type it over because it's this. I don't know that you can see it on there. I feel like
Isn't it your list?
it's a
Or
list.
do we need to see the list? I can see it now. I can see it. I can see it. What time is it in the UK? Close
It's
to midnight, Janice.
almost 1 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. Barbara, all snuggled up. You okay? 22. I don't. Nearly midnight, Janet says.
22. Okay, nearly midnight.
Maybe 22 midnight.
Oh, 22 midnight.
But I think Mrs. Gigi said they don't say it that way. They do the whole. No, maybe that's what they do say. I can't remember. Miss Gigi and I had a big old talk about timing, how time is said and stuff compared to like how we do it. I'm always talking to Miss Gigi about the silly stuff Americans do. I'm always like, oh, Mrs. Gigi, I don't know about us over here. We're just a big mess.
Okay.
Now I got that song. It's a wormhole. Now it won't leave, Beth, and I blame you. It's going.
Are you serious? A
And
wormhole?
yeah, isn't that what it's called when a song just keeps playing when you can't get it out of your head?
Oh no, I didn't hear. I've never heard of it called
Anyone can confirm or
a
deny?
wormhole.
That's what I think it's called. I'm sticking to it. That's what I'm going to call it. Right, Janice. Oh, Janice says Barbara's a queen of so she's heard of it before. Earworms, which would be a wormhole in your ear. Sharon Lombard says earworm. Hey, I was close. Had the word ear. No, worm. Wormhole, I said. Wormhole does kind of sound weird, doesn't it? Oh, goodness.
Okay.
Why do you keep me around, Beth?
I need you. That's why I need you. So
she's like, I need you to make a fool of yourself so I sound more intelligent.
9, 10, 11, 12. Guess that means I'm going to be making some more of these. Hi, Carol. Nice to see you, Carol. There's Candy.
Oh, there is Carol. Hello, Carol.
22 is 10 p.m. That's military time.
Oh, yeah, right.
Right,
That's
Candy?
what all the nurse. But it's not 10 p.m. It's midnight.
Uh,
Maybe that's what Mrs. Gigi and I
okay,
is. They use the 24
Jennifer,
hour.
type your address in the comments after the address file, and Violet will update your address for you. Yeah, if anybody has any addresses changes, just type it in the comments under the address file, and Violet will get right to it. She'll have it done before midnight.
Because she's good.
She's real good.
She's good.
2344. That's military.
Yeah, that's what the nurses use.
Yeah, we used to.
And Shannon.
Time.
And Shannon. Whenever
Yeah,
she,
military
whenever
time.
she gives me that
And
kind
Bobby
of
said, it's military time, and that dime better bounce off of that cot.
anytime I'm like, I don't know. My sister too, being the nurse, she'll use that sometimes. I'm like, can you just come on? I'm sitting there counting 12, 13, 14, 15.
Jenny, Kitty Jen wants to know if I can announce a sale in here that's on another day. Yes, Kitty, go ahead and announce the sale. Who is giving the sale, and what day is it going to be on? We'll allow it one time. I'm not all about uh, everybody announcing all the. I'll allow it one time, sure.
Except if it's for me. She'll announce me
But
because
if people just come in here only to
yeah.
announce their sales and then I never see them again, it's
And
not
that's
fair.
horrible. It's not very nice. And those people, they
Really.
shouldn't be allowed. That's not nice.
But yeah, we would love to hear who's having a sale. I've been to a couple of sales, and and quite honestly, I'm just not into them. I'm
Yeah.
just not into them. I'd rather make the stuff here. I'd
Mhm.
rather do it here and give it away than to make it and sell it.
Mhm. Well, she's probably talking about not necessarily that they're probably supplies.
Uh-huh.
And it matters, Kitty Jen, if it's somebody that I don't know. The person that shall not be named. No, I'm kidding. Just on my channel, she shall not be named.
Yes, Kitty, go ahead and announce it, honey.
What is that from?
Friend.
That's from Harry Potter.
Announce your friend.
Announce it. Announce it.
So I think I got everybody.
I'll make a really bad sound like this. If I don't know. You guys will never know. I'll just sit here and I'll make a really gross sound and you'll never know. Of course, I'm teasing. I would never do that on Beth's channel.
Oh, heavens to Betsy. What are we going to do with her?
You're going to keep me. You like me. You like me. Mikey, she likes it.
So I am going back to my ACTs.
Oh, are we going back to? I've been sitting here just so in.
And I'm going to also add. I think it'd be cute to add a little tassel to my ACT.
So you're saying I should work on ATCs?
No. You can do anything you want.
Well,
yeah,
I was gonna paint.
I'm just finishing up with my ACT list. And I thought, well, I might as well just tie a little tassel on this ACT. It was just sitting here saying, I need a tassel. I need a tassel. Will you give me a tassel?
But Candy, think about it. There won't be any clocks besides digital, so they won't need to read the hand clocks, because think of it. Kids don't need to know how to use change a channel on the TV because there's no, so why know how to do that? Why do kids need to know to go to the UFF channels? They don't even know what the heck UHF, right? Whatever.
Yeah,
So, I mean, it is sad that I think that all the time about certain things, but then I try to remind myself that, well, in the big picture, they really don't.
They don't need cars. They don't need a driver's license because they do all their social affairs online.
Right.
They don't want cars.
Well,
they don't want
the way that the life is going right now. No one's going to be able to afford cars because who can afford an electric one?
Who can afford the gas? And why do kids need to go to the store when they just order it online and it's delivered to the front door?
Amen. I love it. Like my new tower that I showed you guys.
Exactly.
What do we got here? 2.5 by 3.5. Is that ATC size?
Yes. 2.5 by 3.5.
All right. You the boss. 2.5 by 3.5. Beth the boss. Yep. And we're not going to, yeah, right. We're not going to need money either. Yep. Because
Nope.
it's all going to be digital. Yep.
Coin bits. Yeah. Bitcoins. And the kids don't care.
It's going to come, so we're not going to need to worry about too much. So that's good. I know where I'm going. As soon as we get that, what is it? All one money or whatever. What is it? All universal money.
Is that going to be the Bitcoin?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I know. Yeah, the boot camp. Yeah, if we go to that universal money.
And maybe a button.
And a cute little button nose. Okay, so here's my card. Now I need to decorate it pretty.
And I cannot put a button on here without a bow.
Can't do it.
Can't do it. I gotta have the little bow on there.
Does it need a kitty cat? Of course it does. I'm just looking on my table. There has to be stuff on my table. Enough.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's a piece of glitter or something.
No glitter. There's not allowed to be glitter in my house. But
what about bling? Got any bling in there?
Yeah, something in here. Oh, dirty napkin.
You can use your new glue. Use that glue off that glue stand you got there.
Off my, yes. I almost have look, I almost just sitting here. I've been throwing stuff on it. Look.
I think you're going to love it. And I think, will your Nuvo go on there too?
No, I have too much Nuvo. I have my Nuvo in my new little carry.
Okay, under the top shelf, you can put make little box underneath it so that you can slide some of your Nuvos up underneath there. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's always thinking.
Yep.
Always a thinking that Beth. Ooh, what is it? Look at this. See, these are on here.
Okay. So I better quit. It's 7 o'clock.
Oh, now she's gonna quit, guys. She's gonna quit. I just get started. She's gonna quit.
I'm going to put a paint. I'm going to paint.
Oh, Kathy D is gonna go to the craft table. Watch out, Kathy. She's quitting.
Well, I'm not quit. I'm just quitting on this card.
Oh. All right then.
And moving on to another project.
Mm-hmm. She is like, Rebecca, I'm not slowing for you today. No way. I'm getting everything on my list done.
Perfect. Almost a little too tacky with 2 bows, but you know.
No, tacky is good.
So there's one. So we'll hang on to the buttons. And we'll hang on to the tassels. Oh, dog alert. So here is the ATC swap. I will post this, and you all can send your ACTs to each other. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, including me. I better put me on there.
Did you put me on? Because I'm leaving next week. I'm not sure if I can. If you signed up and you don't hear from me, I will get them to you but when I get back. But
go ahead and address those envelopes right now. You got the names. Here are the names.
Am I supposed to do it right now, or can I? I'm online with you right now, making an ATC.
Okay, you got to make 12 of them. You got 12 of them out. Oh, look, you're losing playing cards. Wow.
Come put this on.
That's
so
nice.
Little girl says, so do I do 12? I'm gonna do. You got to remember, if someone doesn't send it back to you, you can't get hurt because, that happens sometimes. People get
Well, things get lost in
busy.
the mail. Yes, Cheryl. Well, I'm 13, but you don't have to mail me one, Cheryl. I understand.
And it might take me a year to get it to you. It's okay. I'll get it.
Janet, if you only want to send 2 or 3, then you can contact all the others and say, "I'm sorry, I'm only doing 2 or 3. I'm not sending you one."
Or you can be like, I don't like you. No, you can make
Yes,
this sound. You can make this sound. Oh, did she ever say who it was? I might have offended her. Poor Kitty Jen. I didn't mean, if you're here, I didn't mean to offend you, Kitty. Come on, you guys
it's a
know I'm.
baker's dozen. That's correct. And you know what? I would love to have some baked goods right now.
Oh well, who's gonna make them?
um, yeah, we'd like for you to send. Everybody wants one. Everybody wants a card.
Yes.
So, and you've got till like the end of July, okay? We'll say
Oh, I can do that. Yeah.
yeah, we can do the end of July, and this will be the list. So, probes best to take me off the list, Janet. All right, Janet's UK, and she does, and I understand. I do understand.
Janet
Uh,
sends out stuff all the time.
but
I
you
think
know,
I have two things in there. They're either from Janet or they're from
yeah. And
uh, Rick.
how many of you on this list have not received something from Janet Nash? I just want to know.
Let's
Has
ask how many
anybody
on that list think Rebecca is a little bit on the crazy side.
how many of you have not received anything from Janet Nash? Sharon, you haven't received anything from Janet Nash?
What?
Yet. We're going to say
Yeah.
yet. Write this down, Janet.
Write this down, Janet.
And Jennifer, she has called you on the telephone, young lady.
Yeah,
So
you get called.
you are definitely in like split. Janice Klein says I owe Janet some mail, so you can go ahead and send Janet
Ah.
a card. Cake for Beth. Cake all around.
You know what I haven't had and I missed it this year, maybe next year, is a king cake. I haven't had one in years. Where you find little baby stuffed in the cake from New Orleans. You know what I'm talking about, Beth?
Becca is crazy. Janet, bring me cake. Yes, Jennifer and Janet have talked on the phone.
Uh,
Janet says
I'm
nobody
going to
knows.
start calling Janet at 3 o'clock in the morning and be like, oh, I forgot the time change.
Okay, we won't worry about Janet Nash's ACT card.
Janet, you'll get yours in about a year from me. You can go ahead and talk to Mrs.
We'll
Gigi
just cross her off lightly,
lightly.
and that way, you know, uh, we totally understand,
Yes.
and but we're a giving group, and
Yes.
we like to give out ACTs,
Yeah.
and
I'm gonna hand over mine.
some of us have all this, postage that falls in our laps, and we just want to use our postage. So, don't take that joy away from us. Where are my boots?
I think it's the coffee. I shouldn't have coffee this late in the day.
I haven't had Coke
Poor
for
guy.
3 days.
You've been
I really
sleeping.
haven't.
All right.
So anyway, we will leave it for that, and I will go ahead and post it before I forget.
I'm
Or
going to come
before
over there and see Janet and Julia. And now Margaret's on my list too. Watch out, Margaret. Poor Margaret.
Yeah.
You guys introduced poor Margaret. No, you guys, you going to quit introducing me to people because they're going to be like, please don't stop and visit me. Though, and of course they're all kind and polite, Beth. And they're like, oh yeah, you're more than welcome. But they're like, oh God, I hope she doesn't have my
What
address.
have I done? Oopsie. swap. In July. And here's the list.
Cut this bugger off. Oh yeah.
Post. And there it goes. And now we're going to paint, and we'll get this out now. So thank you everybody for
Now we're gonna paint. Ay, ay, ay. That's it, Beth. You're fired.
I've said it from the beginning. I've said it from the very beginning. We're going to paint. Yes,
I know you said it.
I just haven't got to it yet, and I'm still working on it. I got to clean my desk off now. So there's that. Very nice. Very cute. And I'm going to use my big book. My big
2.5 by 3.5, Kathy D. I just asked.
Yeah, it's the size of a playing card.
It depends on which playing card, because remember I pulled out 2 the other day and they were different sizes. Those little
Right.
sneaky cards.
Well, we won't hold it against you.
No, we won't. We'll just send you a really not nice letter. with ours when we send you
a few inches off, it'll be all right.
Yeah. Except unless you start going and sending inchies or twinchies or whatever, then that's not right.
So here we go.
Wait a second. Look at her. She's not even waiting for me, guys.
I am waiting. I'm just getting ready to put some gesso down.
Okay, my gesso needs a drying.
I'm waiting. A little bit of gesso on your page. There's my blue paint. I was wondering what I did with it all. So I like it when my gesso is kind of lumpy. It gives it texture. It gives it good texture. And I'm going to dry this. Oh, Rebecca's drying her page. Let's see what y'all said. Get with the program, Becca. Cheryl, likewise. Kathy, ATT, 2.5 by 3.5. Okay, Becca. Everything's okay. Cheryl, you and Teresa.
Oh, look, tornado warning here. So we are
into Beth's chat when I first arrived. Oh, where's Teresa tonight? I think I saw that she was going to take a break. I haven't talked to her yet.
Taking a break.
Tornado warnings are here. Okay, Cheryl, be safe. Janice Glines bakes bread when the weather is cooler. But she also eats most of it too. I am bad. That's all right, Janice. I'll help you eat some of that bread. Oh, Janice Glines says, "Hey Cheryl, duck and cover."
Look at that's from my friend's house. His little thing on the top.
That's strong wind.
Mm-hmm.
Blow the weather vane.
Yep.
Sharon said that she was tired today. I did see that she said she was tired. She might be watching me on the big TV. She does that sometimes from the couch. Good night, Janet.
You're on the big TV. Good night. Who's going to bed? Janet. Good night, Janet. Good night, Freddie.
Okay.
Pat, pat, pat.
We'll see you tomorrow, Janice. Janet. I'm still drying and the thing's turned off. Oh, dear, dear, dear. I'm off coordinate. My coordination's off tonight. All right, that's going to be good enough. Now, on my picture, I've got some sky going on here. And I'm going to use as little as I possibly can this time for a change. And I've got a little bit of blue down here in the ocean. And I am going to use my new brushes because I'm taking good care of them.
Because you can.
I get to use them.
If you weren't taking good care of them, you wouldn't get to use them. Is that how it works?
That's what happens with the last ones. I can't use those. I've ruined them. So this little gesso over here that's popping up underneath this paint is perfect for this cloud. There's a little cloud over there. And I am so happy to see it pop up.
We got some blues, huh?
Putting a few blues in the sky and a few blues down here in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. And then I get to dry my brush and change some colors like that. Okay, Cheryl's going to work in the 365 book. She's going to be making smiley faces for 100 hours.
Just 100.
Janice, I am painting that beach scene. I started out with the dark blues. I've got some light purples and pinks up in the sky that I'm going to try to imitate. And I've got the purple. Let's see if this will work. Going across the sky. We'll try to use as little as paint as I can because I'm always using too much.
You always have leftover paint, huh?
Yeah, I do. So this is going to mix in a little bit with that blue. And we're liking it.
Liking it.
Liking. That's that stuff that they find on the trees, the lichen. That fungus that grows in the mold that grows on top of the trees.
Yes.
That's what it is. It's the lichen. All right. I am going to finish that for the sky. I posted the picture in the group. I hope it's okay.
Oh, it's great. That's what I'm using.
Looking at? Are you looking at it?
Yeah, mine's good. That's why mine looks so different than yours because I'm looking at this picture.
I think we got the same thing going on with the purple in the middle. Yeah. You can say how much.
Do it however we want. No one's going to tell me what. No one's
going
going to tell me what to do.
Nobody tells Becca that she can't sit in the corner. That's right.
No one tells me.
So we got a little bit of red. This is the sunrise. Because I live on the East Coast. So I'm going to drag that around. And Put that on there like that.
So we got red next.
I put red on there. And then I'm going to use a little bit of orange. Orange. Some of that orangey stuff.
Oh, I use burgundy because that's what I thought it was.
Oh,
This is why
burgundy.
you watch. I
It,
always say,
it is. It is a burgundy. It is.
oh, then I done did right then.
You done did good.
I
Yep.
done did it right.
You did good.
Okay, there we go.
So I put a little bit of orange on mine and see what it turns it to be.
This is a nice brush. I should use this more often. It washes out really, really good compared to the other ones. So
Well, that's good. Yeah.
wash it out, and it's like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Everybody ignore the woman behind the screen.
I think we got something going on. Are you following me? Are you copying me?
I should, yeah, sure. No, I'm looking at the picture right here.
You're doing great.
Thanks.
Now down here is some darkness. So let's go ahead and put this guy in.
Did anyone say how pretty Beth's nails were on Tuesday? Did anyone say anything, or did they ignore your pretty nails?
No, they said it.
Oh, good. Okay, because I was gonna, I was coming after them.
No, they said it. They loved it.
They're lucky.
I had no idea what I was going to put on them. And I got there and I said, I'm just going to let you pick today, Cynthia. And she goes, oh, okay. And she was over there looking. And I said, look at 38. And she goes, that's what I was going to pick. And 38 was this. Kind of a raspberry sherbet type color.
A really nice summary, I think.
Yeah. And if you think these look good, you should see my toes.
Oh, can we see your toes? Can we see your toes?
They look awesome. They're awesome.
Awesome.
Okay. Now I'm going to do some more Rockies over here.
Oh man.
I literally went to bed Tuesday night after the stream, and I slept all night. And then Wednesday, I slept all day.
I know. I tried to playing out. I wanted to play, and you weren't anywhere around.
Joe, he left me alone. He was the perfect husband, I might add. Didn't try to wake me up, and he just said, "Honey, would you like something to eat?" And I go, "No," and I rolled over. I said, "No, yes, I would. I'm hungry." And he came in, brought me some food, and then I went back to sleep. And then I slept most of Wednesday night. And this morning, I got up about 5 o'clock. I think I was awake, and he turned the TV on, and we watched TV until 4 o'clock. Kid you not. So that was that. So now I get to put some more orange and yellow down to finish right in through here. Here's my sunsets stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to put some yellow. And I'm just going to use a dot. That's one dot, one glob. That's too much. But I've got to put some more orange down too. So maybe I can mix it in.
Okay, why can I not?
And see what we can do here with this.
All right, I'm trying to find everybody hold the horses here. Hold the horses.
Hold the bus.
I'm trying to pull it up on my phone so that I got a
Did
better
did
picture.
Kitty Jen say who did she advertise who she
No,
wanted
I think I hurt her feelings because she left.
Oh gosh.
Now
No.
I'm in trouble for being not nice to
Kitty,
somebody.
no.
I know. I was
Is she the reason why is that why she hadn't been coming in my room?
because of
Every
me.
Betsy.
Gosh
Becca.
darn it, Rebecca. I know. I'm
I
sorry.
said she could do it. She wanted to say there was a sale going on, and I said, "Well,
No.
I'm not here normally for sales, but I'll let you do it one time." It's just that I don't want people to come in here and say, "I'm having a sale in 5 minutes. Come on over," and everybody
During
leaves.
your stream, I know. And there's people that do that. Mm-hmm.
And I don't mind if people have their streams while I'm streaming, but they don't have to come in and announce it and be kind of rude about it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and there are people who stream the same time I'm streaming, and that doesn't bother me either because they have just as much right to the air, uh, the airstream as I do. It's not always about me. It's all of us. It's about all of us. So there's some more of that sunset going down there.
Okay.
What I've got that going on,
Here's the
kind
sun.
of
I think the
like
sun is
that.
right here.
And then on top of this, there's a new shade. I'll just keep going with that shade.
I need to wipe that off because it's just turning. Oh man, it's my brush. My brush is turning into mud.
Oh heavens! And then the rest of that is little blues and pinks. I think that looks pretty good. I do need a yellow spot, but I can do that after that dries, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I should have did. Should have waited a little bit.
I don't think it looks terrible. I think it looks okay. And then I'm going to go down here and do some ocean stuff. And I'm going to go do it first. I'm doing the ocean. And
Oh,
it's this shade. Acapulco. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Every bit of that came up off the lid. Isn't that something? Look at it.
I can. I'm looking at the picture. Hold on, let me swap over there. Oh man, that's like when I shook it with the lid open and it went everywhere.
Well, it did almost go everywhere.
So embarrassing when that happened online.
So I am putting some Acapulco colors down. And I'm painting from the pop-up lid. Okay, make a few streaks. Oh yeah, that looks good. Get it good and lumpy and bumpy and
Get it good and lumpy.
textury. We got some texture going on here now. And then there is a shoreline over here, a little beachy. Might have to put some splashes up in there. So it does have some waves. I'll get the white out just a minute. Uh,
Are they being pushy, Beth? Telling you?
then I want to go ahead and maybe add a little bit more.
Okay.
Yep, just like that. And I think there's a few little rockies over here. These little rocks. Paint these little rocks in over here, and the waves are splashing up on them and over top of them. Yeah, they are. Okay. And sometimes when I paint, I just go with it. I'm not trying to match anything or do anything in particular. I'm just putting down some paint and filling in the white spots, and I don't look at the whole picture until afterwards. Seriously, I don't look at it until I step back and do something else to it. Now on these over here, there's a little bit of color on this water. It's not quite that dark, but that'll work right there. And then we're going to try another color. We're going to make some palm trees. We're going to do some palm trees.
I'm gonna try. Oh, there's big rocks over here.
Buddy, we're going to try make some palm trees. And I do want to make some more rocks over here. And I'd kind of like to do a different shade. Some dark blue. Let's see if it'll, a little bit of dark blue look good for rocks over here. Oh yeah. This is an admiral blue. It's very nautical. And on these rocks, I'm painting some of this blue on these rocks. They're picking up color from the ocean and the sky highlights. So they've got to have some little blue in it. And we will do that. And there's some little rocks back up in here that are shine coming up out of the water. And these are up over top of some rocks right here. Splashing. He was splashing. He was taking a bath.
But I was just gonna sing.
Oh, Saturday night. I'm telling you guys, we did not plan that. We think alike.
Mm-hmm.
We think alike. We're sisters.
It's just feminine, mister.
Just it's amazing. It's wonderful. So now I'm going to go ahead and there is some little bushes over here on the shoreline. So I'm going to get another green out and try to put some greens on the shore, and I'm going to make them really kind of lumpy. And I'm using some folk
I
art.
don't like my potatoes lumpy.
Uh, it's a glittery type. It's got glitter in it or something. And so I'm just putting some greenery on the beach, a hint of bushery going on over here.
Would you call it bushery?
It is. It's bushery.
Bushery.
Bushery. I see. By the sea. All right. Then I can. There is some other green in the water, like it could be some algae floating around. Y'all ever see algae in the waves?
Yes. Actually, in the Gulf, where it's really bad.
Sometimes there's some algae going on, and it's swirling around and
Getting in your feet. I used to hate that.
seaweed.
Now I wouldn't feel it. I wouldn't feel it hitting my legs. It'd be perfect.
Yeah, you wouldn't feel them fish nipping down your toes either.
Exactly. Perfect.
So that's good for that. That's all right. And then
Yeah,
I also like to do
my
my background mountains.
Mine doesn't look like a picture. It looks like just everything's all glued, them all melting together.
That
It
looks
will.
good though. It's your imagination that it's there. Yeah, I like it.
It will work out. I got it.
Will.
I just got to get the main colors on. Then I'm going to go in and picture it pretty. Don't picture pretty. Pretty much.
So if you guys are talking to me, oh, I'm not in the camera. You mean I'm not centered? Okay, I'm sorry, Kathy. You probably couldn't see what I was doing down there. That's what it was.
How about if I
Now
do?
I'm going to work over here on this side. I'm going to work right here.
I am not even looking. I'm looking at the picture on my camera.
I'm using my big pad, my big art book. So that's why. So we'll be all right though. It'll work. It'll work out.
You don't really need to see us anyways. That's not at all why you're here.
Now I've got this real dark thicket green, and I'm going to be making some mango
green. Oh, I guess there's some green over here, huh? Okay. I was like, what are you painting with green? But I see it.
I'm putting green on these mountains, these mound hills over here. These are the mango groves over here.
Oh.
And I've got plenty of green going on. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. So it's the shady side of the mango groves. And you might even see some little palm trees or something growing up over here at a distance. You might find these kind of palm trees. We've got a variety of palm trees down here. I mean, there's like 50 different kinds of palm trees. And they're
this is the break.
It's their natural thing down here is palm trees. So
when we got that really bad storm and it snowed for a week here, it killed all of our palm trees. We have them here. They're planted. They're not native, I don't think. But all the different places that they died, you see all these dead trees. It's sad because I'm sure they're not cheap when you have them planted.
Yeah, the silver palms. If you can get a silver palm about 2 or 3 years old, it's about $1,000 for the silver palms. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a palm tree in right here. And I do need to dry. And there's going to be a clump of trees over here together. We're going to make 2 or 3 trees over here. And just group them together maybe. And then I'm going to dry this, and then I'm going to finish the tops of the palm tree. That's what I'm going to do.
If you guys are talking to me, I haven't looked at the chat in probably about 10, 15 minutes, maybe longer. So
I'll read it. Let's see.
Yeah, they might not be talking to me because I chased everybody off.
Janet went to bed. Janet says nothing makes the house better than fresh baked bread. I agree.
I agree. Yes.
Jennifer says, I'll be right back. I got to go out and check the chickens and the ducks for hydration.
Okay.
And Janet's going on to bed. She says, thank you, everyone. Everybody's saying sleep well. And yes, I'm painting the beach scene that I did showed in the Facebook group. And yeah, we're caught up.
Okay, good.
So let me go ahead and finish my sky up real good, and I'm going to switch to a different blue. I do have a sky blue, a a cloudless blue, cloudless.
Clueless cloudlet.
It's cloudless. It's clueless.
Mm.
So I'm gonna put a little bit of that on there, and I might even try another little blue over here that's called turquoise, and put just a touch of turquoise in the sky. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Get my brush back. I do have fresh water over here, so that's nice.
I do not. My water is really gross. Yeah. What I'm gonna go with this.
Joe's outside weed eating. So I'm just going to go across here a little bit and maybe take some of this and do
And I'll do a little bit of that.
a little bit of this, a little bit of that. That looks pretty cool right there.
I got this hair that must have been in my gesso, and it's right.
Oh no.
It's giving me texture. It's right there.
Oh my heavens.
You know, it happens.
So I'll go put a little bit of turquoise down in here too.
I think this is giving me some texture, like it looks like waves, maybe.
So there's my sky. I'm going to say yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
That's it. That's what we're talking about.
That's what we're talking about right there.
Perfect. So
Perfect.
my picture's coming right along here, I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
So and we might even see a little bit of the sky shade bouncing off of the shoreline over here. And this is fun to do. You take a real light white light, and you do a little line.
Wait a
And
second. Let me pop over there so I can see what you're doing.
it makes a little bit of a, you see this white line right there? Or
Yeah.
it's light blue actually, but it's whiter than the page, and it gives it a shoreline on your
Yes.
little eye
Okay.
there. It gives it a little shoreline,
Okay.
like the beach, like the water's just, it's ready for us to go over and dock our boat and lay out on the beach, you know.
In our string bikinis.
Mm-hmm. In our very spring thongy bikini.
String thonging. I was just going with the string, but it's now got a thong on us. Ew.
Ew.
Ooh.
And and believe it or not, I have really played around with the colors on this page, and sometimes with these acrylic paintings you can play with the colors and mix them and do different things, and it makes it what I think is whimsical. And if you want a little more yellow in something, you know, you can add more yellow. Right in here, I might need some more yellow for the sun, for that sunrise to come in, and it's a coming up. It's gonna be a hot day, guys. It's gonna be a hot one. Get your pina coladas ready. It's gonna be a hot one. So there's the sun coming up, and you can really see it in the sky with that orange horizon background. Makes it look really nice. So I've just dabbed it on with my brush, and I'm kind of happy with that. And if you're not happy with it, then you let that dry and you can dab on some more. Won't be any problem if you want to do that. And there's a little bit of beach over
This
here.
world ain't ready for my string bikini. We're having an imagination day. It's okay. We're pretending. We're all pretending that we're sitting on the beach with our beautiful beach bodies, bathing, looking
Suntan.
beautiful. Nobody around us doesn't care. We ain't got no gawkers walking down the beach. Just us.
Joe just dropped us off
Yep,
in the
yep.
pontoon, and he said he'd be back in 2 hours.
Because he's gonna go fish.
And he said he would bring us back a sandwich on his way back.
Oh, and some watermelon, I hope. Watermelon's always good
Yeah,
on me.
fresh watermelon. He's
Yeah.
got it on the pontoon boat in the cooler, cooling for us.
He's such a good guy.
Mm-hmm.
Always thinking of us.
So now on my palm trees over here, I'm going to, I think I'll just go ahead and use the black uh, for a moment. Excuse me. Got the cough. I need another drink is what I need.
So I remember about this time of year is when you suck on cough drops, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Allergy season's kind of over with. The spring, we're gone into summer, and it's not as pollinated. The pollen's falling down, but the dogs come in, and I think they carry it in. They carry it in with them and bring it to me.
I think so.
But it is just uh, nasal drippage and sinuses. That's all it is. So you just have to bear with me. Now, I've got a smaller brush. I'm using number 9 or 6, whichever way you want to choose to make that. And
Me too. I'm using a 9 or a 6. Oh, mine is a 6 because I can see. Yeah, okay.
And I'm going to make some palm fronds over here on these trees. And it's kind of like a starburst. And it looks fabulous.
Fabulous.
Fabulous, I'll tell you. Fabulous. And then we will, I'm just playing around actually. Just playing. But these palm trees, I'm going to bring them to life after this dries. I'm going to clean my brush. That's all of the black that I need for that one. And I will get some other colors here. And I'll start off with some greens. Just green, any kind of green. I'm probably going to use 3 or 4 greens. Here is a marsh green. Here is a Kelly green. And here is a limeade green. And we're going to use those right in order. And I'm going to get the paint right out of the can. Can you see me now? And I'm going to do a first layer of little leaves, the prawn leaves, with the number 6 brush. And this is kind of a wet on wet technique because I'm painting wet paint on top of wet paint. But I'm not smearing it. I'm not trying to make mud. And if it's I hit
There,
a
but it happens.
yeah, if I hit it, I go to another area, and I'm gonna probably
Especially with watercolor here.
probably will uh, dry this one, and you go around all the little leaves. Just take your time and enjoy. This is an enjoy time to enjoy yourself while you're on your painting. You've done the hard part, and now we're going to relax and enjoy ourselves with the rest of the painting.
Yes. All the little
Mhm.
details.
And it's picking up some of the black, but I'm not going to. That's not a bad thing. It's just extra color with to the leaves, and it might be picking up those shades as it's out here basking in the sun. In the morning, it's evaporating the morning dew off of the beach, off of the trees, the sunrise, and it's looking fine. So I got some leaves going on there, and you can always go back. We won't. Don't worry if you think you've missed something. Don't worry about it because there's more to come. Now I'm going to take this same green and I'm just going to dab it a little bit on the beach around these bushes and just sort of make it a little interesting down there. Clean your brush. And we're going to dry this. We're done with this green, so we can put it back. Put some of these others back. And here's the dryer. Becky's working on her beach.
I am. I'm trying. I've changed my picture around here because
She's working on those rocks out there.
Mhm.
And then we're going to take the next green.
How did I get orange in my brown? The orange isn't even next to the brown.
I don't know.
Me either.
He probably jumped over.
I think so.
So I've got another green. This is a Kelly green, and I'm going to go right on top of the first ones that I did and in between them a little bit and add some more. I'm not covering the first layer up. I'm adding to it. So using the real tiny brush, doing little tiny spikes. Easy to do. They might go out a little longer than the other ones. They might cover some of them up, or they might just go in between them perfectly. And we're painting pond prawns. Mm-hmm.
Need to come over there and see how you're doing this because I have no idea how to make a palm tree.
And it goes pretty fast.
Mm-hmm.
Little tiny spikes with a.
Let me see how you're doing it. You're just putting. You may just putting it.
There's the palm, the original starburst,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
just go down in between those the other colors,
Oh, okay, okay.
and make some more spikes on top and in between.
Why does yours look so good? Mine just looks like a lot of watercolor thrown on a paper. It's okay. I'm working on it. Don't you guys worry.
Did I tell you I was using acrylic? I'm using paint. I don't know about watercolors, but you could do it. I would use the lightest color first, and the dark, or it's hard to show the dark colors on top of the lighter colors in watercolor. Uh,
Well, I'll figure it out. Don't you worry.
one way or the other.
Hi, Jug.
And the thing about with using acrylics is after it dries, if you want to do another layer on top of this, you can. And if you want to stop what you're doing there and start using acrylic, all you have to do is dry your page, and then you can finish your palm trees off with acrylic, and that's what we would call mixed media. Mhm. That's what I'm talking about. True mixed media. But yeah, you could paint right over top of your acrylic, your watercolor. So now I've got two shades of green.
Are you going to go for 3?
I am. I got my limeade yet over here to use. And if your palm trees are over here and they're too short, all you gotta do is make them palm fronds go out a little longer. Make them longer. That's all you gotta do. And boom, your tree 3 inches taller. Okay. Now I'm going to dry this again, and we are going to use the lime green, and I'm also going to use some light colored. I've got some beige over here and some gray. I've got some gray. Let's see what we got. I got the dolphin gray, and I bought a new one. I bought some new dolphin gray, but I also brought this tan. It's a tropical beachcombers beige. We've got to use beachcombers beige is what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to go over here to our desk, and we're going to look for one of my old credit cards. And what we're going to do is we're going to give this credit card a haircut, and, and we're going to cut off a tiny strip. It won't hurt the coupon to do that. You can still see the coupon code. So we've got a strip like this, and I'm interested in this short end down here is what I'm interested in. So you take your little paint palette. It's got some yellow paint in it all even. I could use that yellow paint if I wanted to. Be colorful. But you take and dip it in a lighter shade. It could be white, gray, it could be lime green, it could be any color you want, but I'm going to make some markings on my tree here. And I'm just tapping this short little credit card on my tree to make it look like it's got some bark showing and stuff like that. Now, if you want to get fancy, you can do that braided look. You know, you could go up and do the crisscross look. But this sort of gives you the hint that, you know, this tree has been on this beach and they have trimmed the tree to make it look nice and welcomed. So you're just making some markings on your tree trunks, and it doesn't take a lot of paint, and you can use the leftover paint as well. So we're just going to do a little bit of that.
Well, this is not turning out as cute as my ones in the past, but I'm not hating it. It just doesn't. It, you know.
You know, I think that's the way it is with all of our paintings.
Yes.
Um, some of them turn out really, really good, and some of them you wanted something different to look at, but that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it's been a learning
So,
experience, to be honest.
and you can even run your finger down the length of that, and you can see what it, sorry, 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 sorry.
Don't be
And
sorry.
it
They're
sort of,
your family.
I know it. So anyway, I rubbed that down with my finger, and it was almost dry because there's not a whole lot of paint on there, and it sort of uh, didn't make it stand up too much. So now I'm ready for my lime to do for my last coating in the trees. Get my little paintbrush back, and we're going to do some last highlighting in the palm trees, and it's going to make them pop. It's going to make them pop. Oop, paint blob. I'll fix it. We'll fix it. So there we go. Look at that. Can you see it? The lime. Put the lime in the coconut. That's what we're doing. Putting the lime in the coconut tree. That's what we're doing. And you might find some grass growing down in here around the trunk of the tree. There we go. Here we go. So we have a cute, cute, cute beach scene now. I kid you not. Go up one side and down the other. That's what we're doing. Having a wonderful day on the beach.
In our bikinis.
In our yellow polka dot bikinis.
I would like a purple polka dot bikini.
Purple. Oh well, I'm sure we have more than one bikini.
Hmm.
And then we put a few little sprouts there in the center. And boom, we are done. I think we are done. Let's take another look. I still got some water action to do, and maybe a few more leaves down in here. Tall grass. That's good. And I'm going to clean my brush. We'll dry the trees. Check out to see what else we might need. We're going to need some waves. We need some waves. We could see what we could do with some waves now. Now, I'm going to get an older brush. And this one is a flat brush. It's flat and it's also very stiff. So it's made out of,
That's what
I don't know,
I'm
real
using a
stiff
flat brush.
horse. maybe horsehair or plastic or something. And so I'm going to use a little bit of this gray. I'll put it out on my palette so you all can see what I'm going to do with it. And you won't need a whole lot, just a little bit of gray. And I'm going to pounce
I
in
have
it
a
on.
whole lot of gray in my hair.
Me too. Me too.
I actually
So,
am thinking about covering it. I was thinking because it's like I started really looking. I was like, "Do you really want to go home looking like that? Your sister's gonna laugh and tease you. She always does."
well, it's either that or get one of those Walmart wash-ins.
Just for the trip. Well, I have professional hair color that I've purchased from a salon. Don't tell anyone. Shh. But
We'll use
so
it.
yeah, I could do it. Just haven't done it. It's such a pain to do it in your wheelchair. You know.
Well, got to do something sometimes. So anyway, I did some pouncing with the gray, and I'm also pouncing on the edge of the shoreline over here, just a little bit, not all the way, just part of the way. And I'm going to switch over to white, and I want to use um, my gesso white. And the reason why, I'm going to clean my brush as well. I'm going to still use that flat brush. Uh, when you're painting with acrylics, and you use a regular white, it can absorb. It can absorb from underneath and come up to the top. So if you have this real dark blue and black back here, and it's still damp, and you put white on it for, like, say, the ocean sprays, it can absorb the black underneath it. So if you use a gesso, it's a little thicker, and it's not as easily to absorb the underneath part of the paint. It's still it still can, but it's thicker than the regular wash. So what I've done with the gray, I've pounced some of the gray, and now I'm going to pounce a little bit of white on top of it, like it's spraying droplets. And I just used the corner of that flat end brush. I didn't use the whole thing. I just used the one corner. I'm going to flip it over and use the other corner out here on this one right here. Do some white splashes.
Yellow and blue make green. Ask
Yes,
me how I know. There's green in my sky.
that's right. That's right. That is right. So we've got some ocean sprays on these little rocks out here. And we also have, we'll do the last bit over here on this little beach over here and put some white on the beach over here. And that probably represents not only the waves but the white sand that's over there. And just touch. And I think that is probably it. Make some wave, get these waves, go action waves going there. And I think that's my painting. Now I can still work on the sky. I feel like my sky is a little too busy, and I'm just going to put some white. I'm just going to put some white, this leftover white on here. Just go put it up in the sky, and I'm going to push it all back and see if that little bit of white on that little bit of brush might do the whole trick of toning the sky down a little bit. But that sun coming up over that horizon is something. It is something. So I'm just kind of goofing off with my sky right now. Goofing off with my sky. It's burning the fog off from the evening cool. It's burning the sunrise is coming up and burning off all that extra moisture. And as you can see, I got a little bit of yellow up in there, and that's where it touched something that was wet, but it's reflection, okay? So it was a good accident. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
hmm Same thing with your green. So I'm making it brighter and brighter, and I can even add a little bit more of this shade in the sky to represent the reflection off of the water. And I'm just using my flat brush, just doing a little bit of color up in here.
Hit your belly.
Just a little bit and see what we can come up with. If we can do it.
Come over here and see if I'm gonna. Mine look a hot mess. Where's your ship?
We haven't done the ship yet.
Not this. Not this girl. This girl is just trying to make it look halfway like it's.
So we'll clean my brush, and I'm going to put my gesso away, and we're going to make a ship, a little sailboat. So it's got a black base, and get the black, and then it's got 3 sails, and they are golden colors, and I've got some golden color king's gold. We got the king's gold. We can use the king's gold. So we're going to try to make the ship, and we could even, if it's dry, we're going to make it right there. If it's dry enough, maybe I can do it with a marker.
She wants to know if you're doing the same picture that's in the group. I'm trying.
Yeah, we're trying. We're trying to do the picture in the group. So here is the ship.
Sound like you said ship with a T.
Shipped. We're being shipped.
Shipped.
And I'm just going to do it like that. I think that looks good. And then it's got some sails. It's got 3 sails. 1, 2, and 3. And I cannot go up any higher because it's lumpy up there.
It's lumpy up there.
It's lumpy. So here I'm going to get another small brush and paint my sails. That's what we're going to do. So let's get another small pointy brush, and I'm going to use a number 8 for this one. Like I know what I'm doing.
That's okay. Gotta.
Yep, I know what I'm doing. So there's a big pointy sail over this front.
I somehow lost my other. Oh, here. Never mind. I didn't. It's here. I didn't. Everyone calm down. I got it. I'm going to try to make this look like a wave.
And then there's another sail here. And I'm going to try to make my sails with lots of paint on it, like to make it lumpy. And that'll give it a 3D look. Like it's actually blowing in the breeze.
Thanks, Cheryl. I'm trying. It's not. I can't visualize it. I visualize the drafts and I visualize the ducks, but this one is just like I cannot look at that picture and visualize it and move from it. So I'm having that kind of problem. This is more Beth's. I think Beth can visit. You know what I mean? It's like she's looking at it and she's like, boom, I can put it on paper. Me, I'm like, I have to look at this picture. I tried to not look at the picture and look at what I've done.
Well, I think you're doing an excellent job.
Well, thank you. I do
I
appreciate it.
mean, you've got that water and you've got that sun coming up, burning up over top of them mountains. It's like on fire.
Mhm.
I'm
It
telling
burns.
you, it's on fire over there. So here's my sails. I can make them a little pointy on top.
There we go. Now we got some definition there, I think. Got all the white up in here.
I think it looks pretty good.
Thank you.
So,
I've been having to concentrate a lot on this.
oh, you want beach chairs and beach umbrellas?
Mhm.
Well, they're down. They're
We're
back.
down here. Maybe we
Yeah,
could put a foot sticking out right here.
yeah, you could. Yes, you could. What it is, Cheryl, is this is the beach frontage. Down over here is the beachfront, but back up here on the sand dunes is the hotel by the pool, and that's where we're sitting. We're sitting up here on the beach
Oh,
side,
I
at the
thought Joe
hotel.
dropped us off on our private island. Now I'm really confused.
Well, yeah, he did, and then he picked us up in the sailboat and brought us
Oh,
back over,
and
and
we had our watermelon.
we went
Uh-huh.
in and we dipped into the pool, rinsed off, dried off, put on our fresh new bikini, and now we're ready to eat our watermelon.
I didn't realize that we left. I'm sorry. I was still on the
He
on the
couldn't
on the private.
stand he couldn't stand to leave us alone over there. He just couldn't stand it. He was afraid that somebody would come up and try to flirt with
Oh
us.
yes, we don't need all that.
Nah,
I
we
hear
don't
you.
do that kind of drama.
No. No, 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 no. We don't need
We
that.
we don't do that drama. But there it is, guys. There it is. Sharon says it looks good. Look at them palm trees now, I'm telling you. Just telling you. Looks good.
She's telling us.
Now, the only other thing, since we're here and we're kind of just, talking, I'm
Mhm.
going to get my white Posca pen out and
Mhm.
do a few, a few waves on the, something like that. And they're subtle. These are subtle. Okay. I did a few little wavies there that just, I can see them around the boat.
Is that our boat?
That's the boat.
Is Joe out there? Hi, Joe.
Yeah, he went back out. He's
Okay.
he's gonna bring it back up to us here in a minute. Okay. So, how you guys doing? How you doing?
How y'all doing?
How's that a looking? A white line at the boat's edge. Okay. Okay. Sharon is so good. I'm telling you guys.
She told me what I need to do. She's probably like, gesso it and let's start over, Rebecca.
She she mentors me and I love it. I love
Mhm.
it. So so the boat has to have some, you know, water action going on around here, around the edge of the boat, like some wave action. And I think that it also might need it might need a little chain hanging down from the top. He might be anchored down there watching the sunrise.
Mm. Without us. That's not nice, Joe.
It will, Sharon. It sets it down into the water. So I know it's fun. It's just fun to do. And we did all kinds of stuff. We did water. We did sky. We did sunrise. We
I
did
know.
mountains.
I know,
We
Beth. You could have gotten something a little bit easier for me on my first. No, I'm kidding.
no. You're being too hard on yourself. But we did trees. We did grass. We did flowers. We did. You do all kinds of stuff. I still want to work more on my sky. I'd love to do a little bit more up in the sky, but it looks okay. Yeah, I turned around, backed up. I look over here on the monitor, and I can see it over here, and then I look over here on my iPad, and I can see it over here, and then I look at it on the phone. Uh huh. Oh no, 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 no. I've got some already framed that I did 4 years ago. Yeah, I've got some framed in the dining room. That was my one of my very originals. I got one up here that I look at all the time, but it's nothing like this. I got two of them up there. Oh, I could add some birds. And a good book, Cheryl says. Yeah, yeah. You could just sit that on the wall and a good book. Now, normally I do my birds. I usually do them in a black, but I'm going to try brown this time. I'm going to try this nutmeg brown, and I'm still debating what else I can do with this. If I should add more color to it, and if what color would that be? Big old clouds. I love it. I love it when they do the clouds on the commercials, and the cruise clouds. Becky, you're doing great. Look at that. Telling you, you could have a nice little. Do you have a mermaid on your page?
Do I? Do you see him in there? Is she swimming?
Yeah, that yellow sun up there looks like a mermaid, or is that
Oh,
a
it
bird?
sure does. It does.
From a distance.
There's something in the center of. Oh, it did come off. Okay, I kept trying to get it. There you go. There was like a little chunk of something. How different ours looks. I just love it. I love it when ours looks so dang different. It just makes me smile. Makes me because it's like we looked at the same picture, but our visions are so different. It's just so crazy and amazing. Guys, it's
It's
amazing
awesome.
how people's brains work.
Uh huh.
I bet you anyone that's a teacher knows that fact. Like I bet you
Candy.
Candy,
Yeah.
that can, you show something and every one of those kids probably, does it so different. It's just so amazing.
It makes you proud.
Hmm. Because it is, it's all what our eyes see. And it makes you realize and appreciate people's views of things too, because people view things all so differently. It's just, I think it's a good learning experience for when we discuss something with somebody and they're not understanding what you're talking about, and it's usually because your views of it are different, whatever. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say at least.
Yeah. I think you said it well. You said it right. Yeah. It's our interpretation.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thanks everyone is saying nice. things about it. I appreciate that.
I probably could put some words up here, and that will kind of push back the sky. So what could we say? Having fun in the sun. Fun in the sun. Might you lose power? Oh, your powers. You're getting a storm. Okay, Cheryl. If we lose you, we know you're hiding out on the couch.
Still haven't heard from my mom if she's okay. I mean, I'm not worried about her. It's just because her, like, she doesn't have a home phone, and maybe her phone is dead. I don't know. After we get off,
Well,
I'll
who else is up there
try.
that could? Who else is up there that
Oh,
could help?
my sister. My sister would let me know. Oh, I haven't heard from mom, and they had a bad. She'd let me know if something was. Because my sister's a bigger worrywart than I am.
Yeah.
So she would let me know.
There's my couple of birds. Melissa loves both pictures, Becca.
Oh, thanks, Melissa.
We can always depend on her to tell us the truth.
Mm-hmm. Definition, that's where I have problems, is that depth.
And I'm going to do a little bit more on these palm trees
I'm gonna go in
with that brown.
some depth here.
Now, there's another thing that you can do with that credit card. Um, you could do it with a credit card or a palette knife. And I think I'll show you how to do it with a palette knife. But what you're going to do is you're going to take a little bit of your paint, and I'm going to use a brown paint because um, the palm trees are, the wood part, the trunk,
Bark?
the bark, the trunk is hard and it's dark already. So I took my palette knife and I ran it through some paint on both sides. And you go along, you don't have to do both sides. You're just going to do one side or the other. And it could be a shadow side, it could be a light side, it could be a source. And I'm just going to go up and down the edge of the palm tree with the side of my palette knife and
Your
add a
paint?
little add a little paint. I'm just drawing a line with my palette knife, and I've added some paint to the side of my trunk
Very
of
nice.
my palm tree.
Sharon
And
says, so interesting to see how each of you interpret the same painting. Yes, Sharon, that's exactly what I'm talking about. It's what's the word?
it is.
It's a
It's a great thing. So I've just taken the palette knife, and you can use the side of a credit card to do the same thing. I have a little bit of a spillage there, but it won't hurt a thing. And if you lean your palette knife to the front or the back, it'll get that little bit of paint that's on there onto the tree. And sometimes you can rub the tip of the palette knife through that line of paint and bring it down around the trunk of the tree like that. And there you've added a little bit more interest to your trees. And it does make a difference. It's a little detail that If you were out at a museum and you were looking at these pictures, not sure you would pick that one little characteristic out because it goes with the picture so well. It's hard to pick out all of the different details that you do to your painting. And somebody might see the palm trees, that somebody else might look at the lines in the water, somebody else might see the water crashing on these rocks out here, somebody else might see the island, and they might notice the bushes on the island. See the bushes, the mangroves? That paint never did go smooth. It left it lumpy, and it's real thick paint, and it's drying that way. It's shiny right now because it's still wet. Somebody else, you know, might just notice the birds. There's always something interesting. That's right, Sharon. It's interesting to see the different parts in your picture. And there might be something else in this picture from the
Well,
original.
you've seen a mermaid that I didn't see. So yeah, I have a mermaid in mine. I
Exactly.
didn't even know it.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think I have a mermaid on my desk. No, I'm not fibbing. I'm not fibbing. Mm-mm. I think she's right here. I've got Rebecca on my desk. Look, we could put Rebecca in there.
Oh, look at there. And that's how I wear my hair. That's how
No.
I have pants on. I don't
See,
know.
here we are at the craft table.
Oh, well, if we were at a craft table, I'd have pants on.
Yeah, we're working.
Hmm.
But see, I could put a mermaid down here. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. This came out one of those magazines I just got the other day, and I took out all the pictures in it that I liked and destashed some of my magazines. Yeah.
Haven't
Yeah,
talked much, guys, because I'm concentrating, trying to make a pretty
that's
picture.
okay. You go right ahead. We're over here cutting the mermaid out
Hmm.
of the magazine, and look,
Oh, look at her swimming.
she's going on there. I'm
She's
putting her on. Oh, and it says mermaids welcome. That could be our word.
mermaids welcome.
It's a hotel ad for
For mermaids.
Ted's Pools. Ted's Pools.
Mhm.
Mermaids welcome. And we could put that in the sky up here, and it's going to fill that void that I couldn't figure out. It was an empty space that I had there, and that's going to fill the void. There we are.
There you go.
Hi, Kathy. So, Kathy, I just want to let you know I posted a
Yeah.
list in the Facebook group, and you're on the list, and we're
Uh-oh.
giving doing
You're on the
ACT,
list.
we're doing ACT cards, an ACT card trade, and it's due by the end of July, and you're on the list. So just thought I'd tell you, it's posted.
So even if you didn't want to be on the list, you're on the list. Beth got you on the list.
I think Cheryl said one of the servers hit the electric hit one of the poles out back. Uh-huh. Oh, Kathy's already got it
Oh, Kathy.
made. Yeah, there's a bunch. I think there's about 12, 13 now. So if if you don't mind, now Janet Nash was talking about uh, maybe not doing it, but I think she'll do it now since I've twisted her arm off. I have. I twisted her arm off, so she's got to do it now. So anyway,
She probably has ATCs sitting around that she could just throw an address on, right?
yeah, she's got them already made. Yep. Yep.
I'm sure of it.
This is what I love about my art. I love it because it just keeps going on and on and on, and my imagination is so vast. I'll be laying in the bed later tonight thinking of what else I could be putting on here. And that's just the way I run. It's like it's energy. It's energy, and I feed off of this energy that I do. Okay. Um, um, so
What's next?
let's do a little quick magazine game.
Okay.
You want to?
Well, yeah. Why does it have to be quick?
Because I'm putting this away.
Okay.
I will take a big old picture of it.
My ink. Let me finish the paint that's on my brush here.
Don't know why I'm stopped up. I think I'm allergic to my room.
Oren was sneezing and coughing the whole time he was here. So there was something in my house that was not. In my one cat, Abby, her eyes are draining like crazy. So there's something going on in the weather. Well, I think we're getting the sands. We're getting the Mexico sands.
Oh, okay.
I believe.
It's not Mexico. It's Africa.
Oh, the Africans. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
In Mexico they burn, and we get all the when they burn, they like do the actual burns of their sugar. I think it's their sugar or
so
whatever.
You can see there's this one.
How'd I do?
And there's this one. I think you did awesome, girl. You did really good. I love it. I'm right there. I'm on the beach.
Right over here. Here's your foot.
I'm right there.
I'll make your little piggies. Look at my picture I made, Shannon. I painted.
Look at mine, Shannon. Look at mine.
Look at Shannon. Look at Shannon's. Look at Bess. Look at Bess. Hers is over here. She's on her way.
Ooh, nice. That's really pretty, Beth. Good job. Where's yours?
Oh yeah. That's really neat. Different. She used different kinds of
There's
paint.
Shannon.
Woo! That onion is. Woo!
Nice.
There's Shannon. Shannon's laying over here.
Oh, is Shannon the mermaid?
Yeah. There's Shannon.
You're a mermaid. You're a mermaid. You're a murmur. Did you see my new thing? She didn't even see it.
Uh-oh.
Look it right here. You're never gonna get that onion.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
To hold all my glues and stick instead of right here.
That is nice.
And it's metal. I'm pleased with it. Yeah, I wasn't sure exactly how it was gonna. Yeah, it will hold all that weight. Sometimes I buy things. Just saying.
I'm gonna work in my table treasure scraps.
Oh, I thought we were doing the.
We are.
Oh,
I'm
you're
gonna
gonna
put it in here.
Yeah, Shannon. Okay, so I'm gonna do mine in my magazine book. I'm gonna put a magazine in my magazine book. Look at what I did there. It was a window. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I glued it there. I should have put it on this page.
It looks great.
I messed up. It happens.
It's fine.
It's all good. What's on this cake?
Okay, so I do have a new People's Magazine book right here.
For goodness sakes, you do?
Ta-da! So, what pages do y'all want?
Bring on the pages, ladies. Bring on the pages. Okay.
Okay, 42.
Mm-mm.
42.
I think this is the pen Oren used, and it's got paint on it. Oops. I'll use my Buddha pen. 40. This one, 42. Sharon says 10. Okay, I need a max. Ooh.
3.
Three. Two. Luna. Doesn't that look good? Couple more, guys. Couple more. 42. This is a heavy pen. It came in one of those, you know, I get all those
Wow.
container. It's you know, well, I know. Oh, I thought it was Buddha, but it's, I don't think it is. It's that other one. 20 and 13. 20. 13. Oh, and 72. There's Miss Teresa. Hello. We were worried about you doing good.
Are you okay, baby? Are you resting?
All right. Oh,
Are you resting? Are you feeling better?
Mm-hmm.
Did you get you a good old nap to help that? Let's see. She said she's fine. Okay.
Good.
We were thinking about you.
Glad you came. Glad you made it.
Did you see what I painted, Teresa? I hope you sketched it. Because you're a sketch artist.
Let's see something out of this one, maybe.
Right.
This is what one of my pages.
Glasses?
What? No, it's for if it's for your monthly.
Oh,
in the magazine, but the flowers are pretty. All right. I was like, what's Shannon doing in the middle of the yard? I forgot she planted some of our lantana out in the yard. We got new flowers that grow really well here, and the deer don't eat them, thank goodness. They eat Shannon's plastic flowers, but they
I was
don't eat.
going to say they only have a plastic diet.
Silly. I like that. France.
I have Brittany on my page.
Oh, look at her.
I like Brittany. Brittany's good.
Arm.
So I got Brittany, and what was the other? Let's see. 35.
Cut this out.
We're going to put the new kid. I'm the new kid. We're putting the new kid in there.
He's cute. I need to get a. Come here, Luna. Well, we have some that are wild back in the back of the property, and they do so well out there. So we bought some other ones. They're orange ones. These ones we bought are, I think, pink and. Come here, Luna. Come here. I hear her crying. Silly baby. Luna. She lets us know she really doesn't like to be alone.
Okay.
She doesn't want to be held. So it's so funny. She's like, if she finds that she realizes she's in a room by herself, she starts crying. And it's like, well, come on, ding dong. We're right here. And that's what happened. Shannon went outside and she was like, hey, I'm by myself in this kitchen.
Okay. Let's see. That was 35. 72. Well, maybe Luna needs a playmate.
Oh, look at that. They're so cute.
Look, it's Paul. It's got a paw print approved.
Oh, that's cute.
Print barcode.
That's pretty neat. Good marketing, people. Where are you at, Kathy?
She's in Florida.
Florida. Okay. Hello. The Pensacola.
Da-da-da. Yep, they're going in the book too. So let's see, what other page did she say? I got that one. Oh, 13.
Yeah,
We got
those
to 13.
you got them. She got them. I think Shannon's cooking chicken Alfredo tonight.
Ooh. We can put one of these girls in there.
Mm-hmm. I like that one in the black. She's got sass. Sassy.
And I think that's most of them. I did have a a little wedding one around here. Where'd it go?
That's what I'm cutting out.
The Brittany
Oh, Brittany.
mobile.
Yeah, I don't have it.
It's a Brittany mobile. Where did it go? This book's got some pretty cool pictures in it. Really cool. A lot of dogs, a lot of nice actors.
Which one is that? The people?
The new people ones.
Mm-hmm.
And I've lost Brittany.
Oh no. Poor Brittany.
She's always was lost.
True. Right when she was getting back on track, you lost her.
Yeah, I did. I lost her.
Brittany.
It's probably laying right here. Do y'all see it?
You stuck her in one of those books on accident.
She's doing something.
Well, she did just get married, so maybe there's hanky-panky going on. You'll find her.
Dear, oh dear. I can't believe how tired I am.
That's because you've been sleeping, so your body's used to resting.
Wore out. Why am I so sleepy? I have a disease. Can you have a sleeping disease?
If you want to.
All right. I'm going to go get it. Let me look over here.
Oh, look where you're putting it. Those kitties are cute.
They are. They're going on there. It was glued to the back of the book.
Oh.
Found her. Brittany.
She was running off.
Brittany. Let's see. What was the other pages?
How about this lady looks disgusted, doesn't she?
Oh.
They should have got another picture because she's eating. They should have
And
like.
I
That's
don't
not a
want to
very
eat. She's like, I don't want to take a bite of that.
Yeah.
I'm not taking a bite of that. I'm not gonna do it.
They should have like snapped a different one because that's like really not the best. Not the best. It does not make me want to go to this place. I'm going to tell you that. But I am going to take their beer. She can't probably be drinking beer. You want to drink a beer, lady?
Oh, they're drinking.
Yeah, that's why they're having so much fun. Well, she's drinking olive oil, so.
Oh, she's on the heavy stuff.
I guess.
Look, I got something from the
Oh, look at
mountains.
that. Yes, yours.
It's from the boys.
We could advertise two different.
Yeah. I'm going to use the jumpy house.
Oh, put all the people in the jumpy house. That'd be great.
Yeah, we can use the jumpy house. And it says fresh protection. No fear. You fear no bouncy castle. Health is life's foundation. We could have some pizza. Want a piece of pizza?
Yes, please.
Your beer?
With my beer?
Yeah. They can have a piece.
Why not? Or I could cut this France out and she could be holding the whole country of France in her hand.
There you go. I think that would be awesome.
Let's see if I can make. Let me see if I can make that happen.
See if she could handle France by herself.
Probably not. She doesn't look very coordinated. She might need help. Who knew France was such a bendy country? It's very bendy. It's kind of like the state of Texas. Very bendy.
Brand new art. I
Oh,
gotta
there
find
you
the
go.
word
There
art.
you go with your art word. You always a
I just
guarantee there's art on the best.
I need an ART.
And then,
Introducing a brand new art. ART.
that little stinker didn't even come in here. After I called her, she's grounded.
She's back with Shannon.
Probably. Or bothering one of the cats. She bothers the adult cats so much. And poor Abby looks at Shannon like, can you please tell her to leave me alone? She looks exhausted. Because she just runs and chases. And of course the kitten doesn't know when to stop, you know.
Of course.
Just, you know. Everyone needs a break here, Luna, but nope. And she goes from one, and the dog. The dog in her chase too. And of course, Jug being, you know, the 80 pounds that he is, he sounds like a moose running through the
Does
house.
he weigh 80 pounds?
Yep.
Wow.
A big old moose.
He doesn't look as heavy as Nora, and Nora only weighs 30 pounds.
Oh, geez. Yeah, no.
She's a solid brick. I
Mhm.
mean, a solid brick.
All right, what do we got going on here? Got a flower. I got hello. Experience.
I told Joe he was feeding Nora too much, and he went and weighed her, and sure enough, he does not overfeed her. She's just a hoss. She's a hoss.
I got the whole France in my hand.
Holy France.
Whole France in my hand. Again,
Nora. I need a bigger art.
she's running with it too. She is like I am out of here with the France. Where's Sylvia at? Sylvia, this lady has your country. I don't know where she's going with it. She's going somewhere. There we go.
I watched another old movie the other day, The Last Holiday with Queen Latifah in it.
Oh, I'm thinking black and white old movie, Beth. Well, when I think old movie, I think black and white, and Beth's like, Queen Latifah's in it.
And she thought she was dying,
I don't
so
know.
she went to the bank and took out all her money,
Oh, and she like
cashed her bonds in.
and like travels or something, like does all of her bucket
Yep,
list stuff. Yeah.
yep. And she went to this place. I want to go. I want to go to that place. But the massages are like $1,000 a piece, and she was getting a massage twice a day at least. And then she went to the gift shop and the clothing shop and bought all new clothes. And then she runs into a famous chef who was on her bucket list to meet. She
Oh,
knew
she
that he
is a
cooked.
chef. Isn't she a chef?
Well, she does cook,
Or
and
a restaurant or
and
something.
her goal is to open a restaurant. You
Mm-hmm.
know, so yeah, she turns into a chef, and but the chef enjoys her because she's really authentic. Wanting to meet. Didn't ask to meet him, but she wanted to try all of his food, and he came and sat down with her. And this
Yeah,
other
yeah, her
table,
whole table, she like got one of everything or something. Yeah, I've
yeah,
seen that.
yeah,
Yeah.
she because he cooks fresh every night, and so he was impressed by her. And then the other table, who wanted the chef to come sit and come by their table, they were going, leave off the dairy, remove the mushrooms, and they didn't like, they wanted stuff done to their food, and
Mm-hmm.
he was insulted because uh,
Well,
his
that's not his recipe then.
that's right. So anyway, he just waves to them from afar. It's funny. It was funny.
Yeah, I know I've seen it, but I've probably seen it when it first came out or something. But yeah,
And
definitely.
she went snowboarding for the first time, and she went skydiving, base jumping, totally bucket choices.
Yeah. Now you're making me want to go. Now you're making me want to see it. What's it called
Well,
again?
it was on YouTube. It was on
Yeah.
YouTube. It had free commercials. So yeah, it was good. I'm gonna go ahead and get my paintbrushes out of my water and be a good girl.
Sharon will be so proud.
Oh, I know she would. She's so proud of me. It's like I finally did the right thing, Mom. Mom, I did the right thing. Finally. Finally. Look, Mom. Look, Mom. And I have a special case that they go in. I love them. I love all my new brushes. I've been using them just about every day too. I'm gonna keep them nice. And I think these are the same brushes that my manicurist uses. They're nice.
Very, very well could be.
Could be.
Could be.
Okay, so let me get started on a little bit of glue down here. I just need an R. And
Yeah, one flower. That's
never
okay.
did find it. Let's see. Love to have a capital R. AARP, there's one.
Hmm.
Can't beat that one.
That's an R.
Didn't say what it had to look like.
I don't know. Maybe she got the olive oil from France, so she's like, that's why
You
she.
know, yeah.
You never know.
I saw on the cupboard yesterday that Joe bought grape seed oil,
Mm-hmm.
and I have no idea what he plans on cooking with that.
You must have seen a recipe, huh?
Something, something or t'other.
Luna. She's in there crying at Shannon. Probably because she is food driven. OMG. She is food driven. You get food and she is like right there. Human food, and we've never given her human food, but she knows what human food is. She comes a running. Her cat food, she comes a running. Oh, hi Luna.
She
Hi baby.
she got a good smeller. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. There she is. Say hi. Mm-hmm.
Dog alert. Okay, I'm gluing everything down. I don't know if it's going to fit.
Did you hear the puppy? Woof, woof, woof. Hi, Jug. Jug's now jealous. You're going, oh, that's it? You're going to get down? Well, thanks for showing us, saying hi.
Bye, Luna.
Oh, she looked around when you said her name.
I bet all of these girls here, they were her maid of honors. These girls here were Brittany's maid of honor.
Wow. Like the dresses she picked out for them. They can all wear them again if they just had them
Exactly.
order and yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She says, "You all wear those. You can wear those down the red carpet now."
Yeah.
Yeah, and they did. Then they got put in the People's magazine, and they didn't have to. They didn't have to do two articles. They just did one article: the wedding and the red carpet. Boom,
Boom. Boom shakalaka.
bam.
Bam.
And Emerald came and was a guest on that movie.
Emerald?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He wanted to meet him, and he came as a guest at the end of the movie. I think it was for her wedding because she got me.
Oh,
She
now
got
she just just ruined the movie for us. Hold us. Well, you
she
ruined the
meets,
movie.
she meets her beau. It was on her bucket list. It was funny. It was a good show. I think I've watched it before, but I don't remember half of it. I don't remember some of that other stuff going on.
Oh, look at that. Yes, she's kind of hiding, drinking. She doesn't want people to know she's a drinker. That's what it is. Got it. You don't even know what you're barking at.
There they go.
I wish you guys had smell-o-vision. My dinner smells really good.
Mm.
Oh, she's back in there crying to her because she's cooking. She doesn't get food. I don't understand. She fall. Oh, and we have the 4 cats, so we have 4 different cat bowls. And when we fill the cat bowl, she goes to each bowl and
Yeah.
follows you and eats out of everybody's bowl. No wonder the
This one,
other
or
cats
this
don't like her.
this one, and this one, and this one. Oh, yeah.
Because they all eat. They're all good about that. They all stay in their own bowls, but not her. She's like, oh, okay. Are these all for me? No, not at all, little turd.
I like this one, and this one, and this one, and this
And I'm like, they're all the same food. Well, I talked to the vet. I said, we can't, she's not on kitten food anymore. I said, because the other cats were eating the kitten food, so they were gaining weight. And she doesn't, care which food. She just goes, we can't just keep putting kitten food down and she wasn't getting any. The other cats, the older cats were getting it and getting heavy. So we said, well, and I don't know if I've ever really concentrated on my kittens anyways to make sure that they get kitten food, to be honest. I mean, I
Yeah,
know it's what's best, but
I think it's all good.
yeah. I mean, at least she's eating, and that's what the vet said. She said she's eating. I was like, yeah, she's eating.
Okay.
Mhm. What are you doing back here, Jug Jug? I don't even try to put him on screen anymore because he just comes on for 2 seconds and he walks away like, I'm done with you. So I'm like, I'm not even going to show you then. And she is the cutest little meow. Our other cats don't meow like that, but they hiss and growl, but they don't do a little meow, meow.
Oh,
She's a talker.
yeah.
Oh, Melissa's about to eat dinner.
Okay. I'm almost done.
Me too.
I'm the new kid, and I did make the art word. Where's the other words? Here it is.
Oh, if I put that like that, it will
Introducing,
say hell. I don't want it to say hell.
introducing a brand new art. I'm going to cut it apart.
I tried to get Oren to do this. I was trying to, but I don't think he understood it. Because I was like, you can cut pictures out of the magazine and then you glue them down. I don't think he understood it because I think he would have enjoyed finding, pictures.
Making a storyboard. Well, you need to tell them it's like a story. You make it up.
I wonder where she's taken France.
Well, she's carrying it like a handbag.
She's running. She's running from the authorities with it. This lady over here, she's a closet. She's a not closet drinker. She's a garden drinker.
Uh-huh. She
Mm-hmm.
got them hidden out there under the bushes.
Mm-hmm. She does. One doesn't know what the other one's barking at, but she's definitely got a bark because the
Yeah.
other one's barking. Mm-hmm.
I thought Joe was coming in. He's probably just on the back porch.
I had another flower that I cut out. I don't know where it's at.
Okay. Now, I think I'll take some of these.
I can't believe that's all the pictures I have, and I think I used every page. Well, I didn't put this down. That's all right. I think I used every page. Just a tree. I sure did. I used something from every page. That's pretty funny. That's pretty good. I'm proud of myself.
Well, good for you. See if I can. Okay, I think I'm going to quit like that. And put that away. And there it is. Yeah, Brittany gave each one of the bridesmaids either a doggy or a pair of kitties for their
Oh,
gift.
that's so nice.
They each got one of each.
So very nice.
Yeah, because she's Brittany, she can do it.
She's Brittany. You need to have some flowers under your head, maybe?
And she wore flowers in her hair. Flowers everywhere. Oh, I forgot about the jumpy house. Too late. We'll have to save it for next time. I do have a variety of pictures on my table. So that means I can put them in my scrappy book next time.
There we go. Nice. Hmm.
So that will work. Cleaning my desk off a little bit.
Aw,
I'm going to look at these ACT cards. And these will be mailed out, oh, maybe by next week or so. But there's no hurry. You can mail them anytime in July. I'm looking to see if there needs anything else on them. Tassels and buttons.
oh.
Okay.
What is today's date? It is the 16th. Wow.
Oh,
Tomorrow.
Melissa said that Rebecca, she's going to be mailing you some ducks for your duck book.
Oh, lucky me. Thank you. Ducks for my duck. There we go. So we got her with some France and with her bottle of, I guess, olive oil for whatever reason. She's experienced feelings.
She's getting all oiled up.
There you go. Yeah. Tomorrow I won't be on. I have to go and get my car fixed. I'm going tomorrow to get my car fixed, and on Tuesday I'm going to get the hand controls put on. So,
Okay.
busy little bee. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. The tomorrow I'm gonna wait, and then on Tuesday I have to take both cars because I found a place that was willing to take my old controls off and put my old controls on the new car. So I'm ecstatic. It's saving me about $1,200. It's saving me. So
okay. Alrighty. Well, I will be back on Saturday. So we will find something else to do. We got plenty to do. So it'll either be painting or magazine or maybe I'll work in the bee book Saturday night.
Aren't you doing a blue book too, or no?
Yep. I have a blue book that's almost done. I've been working on it too. And I'm about ready to start another book, another color book.
Oh, what color?
Well, I haven't decided. So it can be any color, and I'm going to make a rainbows. I'm going to do the whole rainbow. So I'll do blue, and I'll do yellow and green and red and all of the colors, and they're all going to be out of this size of a book, and all I have to do is maybe I'll start decorating the books. This book just happened to be blue already, so I didn't have to alter it, and I just added some ribbon to it, and some of y'all might recognize some of the ribbons and things that I put on here.
Nice.
And yeah, so just a
Good
little
idea. I use a Reader's Digest in bed to color in to doodle. I love the size.
And
it's like the size.
The paper is good to paint on and good to doodle on, isn't it? This old paper. So I've got something on just about every page in here.
It's
So
almost like it's almost like my scrap bag book that I'm keeping,
yeah,
my
it's just
newspaper,
it's a blue,
but
but it's all
blue.
blue. Everything
Hmm.
just about in it, everything's in it. It's blue,
It's like a blue
and
book.
it was fun to collect, and people, everybody sent me things, and I was just very so fortunate to fill it up so quickly. And I've got some more a few things to put in it yet in the back, and we'll put that in it.
Blue.
Somebody somebody sent it to me, I think. But that's pretty. But anyway, it's just a fun book, and I've had a lot of fun gluing in it. And the same thing with the bee book. I've been working in it too. So I'll work on these and try to finish them up and put some. I could do some tassels in them, and some other little fun things I could put in the books to finish them up. But that's it for tonight, guys. So
That's it, huh?
I will see you guys Saturday, and I'll see Rebecca in the chat room somewhere.
You will. You will. Sounds
So
good. Thank you all for hanging out with me, and thank you, Beth, for having me on.
you're welcome, honey. Thanks, everybody.
Right
Good
there.
night.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Bye.